Every drive is a surprise. Have it all.
Good afternoon and welcome to a sun-drenched Fane Oval for this afternoon's Hunter Vale Black Diamond Cup match of the week between local rivals Warners Bay and Cardiff. Joining me in commentary this afternoon is David Redden. Dave, how are you?
Good, thank you, Lucas. Great to be here with you, mate. It's already a good feeling here with lots of people around, lots of kids with Auskick coming on later on. It's a superb day. And, Lucas, the ground is the thing that I'm the most interested in. They've done an enormous amount of work, mate. It looks great. It
is. The grounds committee here at Warners Bay AFL Club have done a great job along with the council in relaying the turf for this season, Dave. It looks amazing.
You can see Lucas resplendent in his Warners Bay shirt. He's very proud to be here. Look, can't wait for a cracking game of football, Lucas. Local rivals, don't like each other much. Good crowd, great day. Very little breeze around, ladies and gentlemen. It all adds up to what should be an entertaining afternoon, Lucas.
It does. It'll be a fascinating clash. Obviously, Cardiff coming off 2 strong wins and Warners Bay looking for their first, so it'll be a very intriguing clash today, Dave.
Indeed, we've got some interviews at halftime. There's Auskick at halftime. We're going to be having a chat with John Sullivan, who's umpiring his 1,000th game of local football. Unbelievable performance, Lucas. It really is. Just can't wait for the day. Some big ins for Warners Bay with Luke Roach and Dean Crotty. I think that's very important for them. But should be an interesting afternoon's football. Where do you think it's going to be won and lost, Lucas?
It should be, and I think it all starts in the ruck. We were talking before we went on air about the battle between Ben Crawley and Tom Yench, Dave. You said it'll be interesting to see if Crawley keeps up with Yench around the ground. I think that'll be the key match-up today.
I couldn't agree more. I think it's going to be very influential on the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a short break now. We'll be back with you shortly with the toss. And again, we've got Warners Bay and Cardiff here at Fane Oval in the Hunter Vale Bar TV Black Diamond Cup match of the round. Look forward to calling it with you very shortly. See you soon.
It's a surprise when you open the door. When you open your eyes, a little smile that turns my whole world inside out. Little touch and I'm yours. Tell me you can be mine. It's like I'm dreaming you're the one I'm
The Havel H2 from just $23,990 drive away. Every drive is a surprise.
every day.
Have it all.
Be a part of the Black Diamond AFL, where the players jump higher, kick longer, and where the women run faster and faster.
She has 2 bounces. She has 3 bounces. Comes in.
We are Cardiff.
We are Gosford.
We are Killarney Vale.
We are Lake Macquarie.
We are Maitland.
We are Musselburgh.
We are Nelson Bay.
We are Newcastle City.
We are Newcastle.
We are Singleton.
We are Terrigal-Avoca.
We are the entrance Baddo Bay.
We are Warners Bay.
We are Wyong Lakes.
We are the umpires.
We are the Black Diamond AFL.
Join the Black Diamond AFL Club today.
Welcome back to Fane Oval at Warners Bay. And Lucas, can't express how lovely a day it's turned out to be. It was a bit dicey early with the clouds, but it's turned out to be a lovely afternoon for footy, mate.
It is a beautiful afternoon. Not much breeze to speak with, Dave. It should be a cracking game.
Indeed it is. I'll do the read-through of Cardiff, Lucas, if you'd like to do your beloved Warners Bay. The Cardiff side for today, ladies and gentlemen, as per program, number 1, Simon O'Brien. Number 3, Matt Vukovic. Number 4, Jack Lennon. Number 5, Chad Mayo. Number 6, Julian Clements. Number 9, Chris Davies. Number 10, Matt Dippolito. Number 11, Zach Metcalf. Number 13, Kieran Bellamore. Number 16, Nick Chapman. Number 17, Bryce Gretz. Number 18, Brant Jobe. Number 23, Hugh O'Neill. 24, Clint James. 27, Lachlan Carey. 28, Liam Gibson. 29, David O'Donnell. 36, Aaron Wivel, who's been in great form, Lucas, kicking 9 goals in his first 2 games. I think he'll be up against his nemesis Crotty today. 39, Callum Spohr. 51, the very talented Tom Yench. Change of number, Cam Jones moves to number 40, so that's 40 for Jones. And finally, Toby Mackhart in 57. Lucas Holmes, the Warners Bay Football Club.
Warners Bay Australian Football Club. Number 2, Jake Roach. 4, Ben Kernahan. 7, Ryan Sorensen. 9, Rob Schindler-Taylor. 11, Tom McDonald. 13, Sam Gibbons. 14, Joey Ferguson. 15, Kai McGrath. 18, Ben Hunter. 19, Dave McGuinness. 21, Lockie Deverill. 24, Josh Nichol. 26, the returning Luke Roach. 27, Solomon Brown. 35, Kane Gibbs. 37, Corey Deverill. 38, Tristan Warner. 39, also returning, Dean Crotty. 41, Link Stewart. 46, Ben Crawley. 49, Jake Hayes. And 58, Adam Van Est.
Our umpires today, our field umpires, Joey O'Brien, Harrison Cook and Dave Parsons. O'Brien's in number 1, Cook in 19, Parsons 53. Our boundary umpires, Colin Goodenough and Matt Jeffrey. And an extraordinary day for our goal umpires, Lucas Holmes. Jake Lowe, his 200th game of BDAFL football. Well done, Jake Lowe. Excellent performance. And of all the days you're going to make your 200th, you've got the guy at the other end's doing his 1,000th game of football. Beggars belief. I think someone said he'd been umpiring since 1965.
And before he came to Newcastle, John Sullivan obviously umpiring in Adelaide, so those games weren't even counted on this record, Dave. It's unbelievable.
It's mind-blowing. Lucas, some scores for our viewers. I might do the women's if you'd like to do some reserves. These are as up-to-date as we can get them, and you can see in front of you on the screen that Cardiff and Mourners Bay have just finished in reserves, but these are as up-to-date as we can get them to you. In the women's, here at Fane Oval, Warners Bay 5-2-32, just over Cardiff 4-28. Three-quarter time on Adelaide Street, Killarney Vale's 13-6-84, the Newcastle Novas 1-1-7. Full time at Rose Point Park, Maitland 12-9-81. Good to see Singleton kick some goals, 4-2-26 for Singleton. And down to Muswellbrook and Newcastle City at Wirraman Field at three-quarter time. Newcastle City 22-23, 155, to Muswellbrook 0. Lucas, can you give us some reserve scores as up to date as we've got them, please?
I shall. At three-quarter time at Hilton Moore Oval, Terrigal Avoca 10-9-69, leading Nelson Bay 3 goals 5-23. At three-quarter time here at Fane Oval, the score was Warners Bay 6 goals 7-43, trailing Cardiff 9 goals 4-58. At full time at Adelaide Street Oval, we had Killarney Vale 22 goals 9, 141, over Gosford 1 goal 2-8. At three-quarter time at Rose Point Park, Singleton 4 goals 3-27, trailing Maitland in a grand final rematch 10 goals 4-64. And just round the corner at top of the park, we had a very tight one there. We had Lake Macquarie 7 goals 7-49, just ahead of Iron Lakes 6 goals 4-40.
Off to the Black Diamond Plate, the early game at Hilton Moore Oval. Terrigal Avoca 13-15-93, Muswellbrook 3-3-21, and at quarter time at Passage Road, the entrance batter Bay 0 goals, 1 behind 1 point, Gosford 6-3-39. The Black Diamond Cup matches today at Hilton Moore Oval in East Gosford. Terrigal Avoca host Nelson Bay. At the Adelaide Street Oval in Tumbiumbi, Killarney Vale host Newcastle City. And Lucas, that is a game that Killarney Vale have honestly got a realistic chance of getting the 4 points in. And here, the match of the round, and what should be a cracking game. There is already a decent crowd here. One of the best crowds I've seen in a Black Diamond Cup game. Warners Bay host Cardiff at the revamped Fane Oval. Louis, should be an interesting afternoon.
It should be a very interesting afternoon as we just see, as you said earlier, with all the Oz kickers around. It is Family Day and Sponsors Day here, Dave. You said earlier we're having Damon O'Shea, major sponsor of the Warners Bay Footy Club, the Finance Shed, having an interview at halftime.
We're going to have a catch up with Damon at halftime. We thank him for his support of the football club here and of football in general. It's great to be catching up with him. Look, today, some interesting matchups for me. Crotty's come back in, and clearly, if he's, from what I understand, he's fit and well, Crotty will be after Aaron Wivell. I can't imagine him taking anybody else but Wivell. It's interesting to see how Wivell plays it. He's got too much speed for Crotty, but when Crotty puts body on him, Wivell in the past hasn't handled it very well. What are your other matchups that you think you're going to have an impetus on this game?
We touched on that earlier, and we said in the intro, obviously Yanch and Crawley. I think it'll be interesting to see how Luke Roach goes in his return, being out obviously, and with Nick Turner obviously unable to make the game today. It'll be interesting to see who steps up in his large boots.
It will, and it'll be interesting to see how Coach Marty Ryman handles Yench. You would imagine that when Crawley needs a rest, he might even whack someone like Luke Roach on him or on the ball. I'm not quite sure who else would take ruck duties.
Gibbs, possibly.
Gibbs might. You would think that Yench should have too much around the ground for him, but it's a possibility of putting a hard body on him. Lucas, when we went out and had a walk through, to people that know football in this area, you could see the drainage lines there in front of the kids here at Fane Park. They've done extensive drainage works. walking on the field, it's a very, very fine surface, Lucas, and when those drainage lines knit, it's going to be a great place to play football. It already is. You can see those drainage lines there right in front of you. As Warners Bay run out to the ground now, they're on their way. In fact, there's a guard of honour being given to John Sullivan, which is a superb effort by everybody. 1,000 games, ladies and gentlemen. John Sullivan's walking through. Very rare you get someone who's done 1,000 games, and he's going through a guard of honour of both clubs, umpires. Most befitting a guy who's given that much service to football.
It definitely is. It's well deserved. Of course, John Sullivan is a fantastic ambassador for our game.
Indeed he is. Where else do I see things being really interesting today? Look, I'll be interested to have a look at what kind of form Job's in. He's been kicking goals regularly for Cardiff, and he's been in good form. And also Kernahan from Warners Bay, related to the Kerner, those of you that know your football, the great Stephen Kernahan, and also who had a brother who played for Carlton called David Kernahan. Kernahan from Warners Bay is a relative of theirs, so it'll be interesting to see how Ben goes up against some pretty decent opposition with Cardiff being 2-0, Lucas.
They are. They've been very, very impressive in their first 2 rounds, Dave. It'll be very interesting to see how the intensity lifts in this local rivalry that has happened here.
Absolutely. Well, we're waiting for... You can hear the team song going on behind us. It's all a bit noisy in here, which is great to see. Again, credit to people coming out. It's a good crowd. There's a lot of people here. And along to the sideline, which is to behind what there's shots that you can see at the moment. There's a lot of people get themselves ready for what is really, Lucas, one of the real traditional rivalries in this football league, isn't it?
It is. 2 teams, as you said, each that don't like each other particularly well. Only just around the corner from each other, Dave. It'll be very intriguing.
Oh, look, I think so. Calling the games last year with our league operations manager, Gary Birkinshaw, one of the games here was an absolute cracker, and it was on. And there were things going on the sideline. There was lots of interaction, hard footy, there was hard football to be won, and I can't imagine it being any different today.
No, I remember you and I did a game last year. I think it was actually Jimmy Newburn's
250th.
That was a very tightly contested game and only decided towards the end, so it'll be very interesting.
From memory, Cardiff came home with a wet sail.
They did.
And just pipped Warners Bay. And I know how disappointed Marty Ryman, the coach of Warners Bay, was with that at the time. Look, you've got situations where Jake Roach has been named at full forward. I can't imagine Jake starting there. But with James Newburn not playing today, they do need some strike forwards. They've moved Ben Hunter in the centre, and he's one of the best grunt centremen in the league, for want of a better term, and diesels. He gets in and under. Very hard body, very hard to get off the football. Chapman's gone onto the ball, into the centre for Cardiff, which is not unexpected. Jensch will start in the ruck with O'Brien and Vukovic named as his followers. Interested to see how the Cardiff backline goes without the presence of Nick Koshin, who's just played reserve grade. You've got Gibson, Metcalf, Clements, Mayo, Carey and Gretz in the backline for Cardiff. As they're right next to us here, out come Warners Bay, Jake Roach and Lincoln Short. Out come the kids who are coming with them, which is a great thing. Big Oz kick today at halftime, Lucas, which is great, isn't it? We were talking about it earlier.
It's all about developing the younger kids and trying to get them into our game, Dave. It's what it's all about.
Oh, it certainly is, and we're going to have a 20-minute half-time today, and the idea of seeing Oz kick kids running around our football ground, it's old-school football, and that's the way it should be in my mind.
Yep, agree with you there.
Coach Marty Ryman's walking past at the moment with that awful Richmond hat on of his, so we'll get catching up with Marty after the game. Win, lose or draw, he's always great with the press and always willing to speak to us. So, look, all augurs really to be a cracking game of football here today. Again, the ground's in superb. We were talking on. It's one of the bigger grounds in the league, Lucas. We're reckoning it's about 160 metres long, given the distance between the 50-metre line and the square. Can't explain enough how superb a day it is. It's mild. Be great for football. There's not a zephyr of wind that I can see at the moment. It's just still. So no excuses. It should be some good quality footy, Louis.
No, and you said we were out in the ground before underfoot. It is a slight bit firm, but a bit of give. So the players should be going 110% today.
And you can see there that you can see a clear illustration here. This cricket block has been levelled and has got we're looking earlier, both of us are cricketers. Where we're sitting actually today is right in line with the square. It looks superb, and you can see that bounce out there, and it's in very good condition. And you can see clearly the enormous drainage works that have been done. All credit to Council and Warners Bay Footy Club. Harrison Cook's getting that ball up in the air quite well, and the umpires are just about ready to go in the centre out there. Look. Other games today, Lucas, Terrigal of Oak and Nelson Bay. Nelson Bay aren't the greatest travellers in the world. That's their biggest strip. Be very hard. We were most impressed with Terrigal Avoca last week, weren't we?
We were very impressed with Terrigal Avoca, especially a grand final rematch, had all the hype to it, and they just were too strong for Newcastle City a fortnight ago.
Yes, they were. And the other game, look, I reckon it's got all sorts of interest levels in it, and that is Killarney Vale hosting Newcastle City. Killarney Vale love being at their Adelaide Street headquarters, and coming off an after the siren win against your beloved Warners Bay last game, Louis, and Newcastle City in the extraordinarily rare position of being 0-2. Do you think Killarney Vale could possibly win that game?
I would have said with a full side, yes. I think Josh Mifsud is out.
And Rick White.
So I think it's going to as good as they were last week, Killarney Vale and Newcastle City coming on their form not being as good. I still think Newcastle City might just have them there.
But good call there, Louis. Just a run through for you. Victories so far in the games that have been posted to Warners Bay in the women's, Maitland in the women's as well. Newcastle City are on their way to a 175, 180 point win at Wirraman Field. Terrigal Avoca continued on their winning way in the Black Diamond Plate, 93-21. Lucas, you're taking care of the toss for us out there, and keep an eye on that for me, please. Killarney Vale beat Gosford in reserve grade as well. So, look, just about ready to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Cannot wait to call this Hunter Vale Black Diamond Cup Bar TV match of the round, along with our crew. Liam, Clay and Justin. Can't wait to work with them. Justin's got the new wireless camera out there today, so he'll be giving us some round-the-ground shots. And Clay's got the shots from the halfway area.
Just from the coin toss, Dave, Jake Roach winning the coin toss, and will be kicking towards our commentary position.
Thank you very much, which means Cardiff's going to the southern or the Lake Macquarie end of the ground. If those of you that know the ground, left of screen is north, and that's where Warners Bay are kicking to. And as Louis has said, Cardiff are kicking to the Lake Macquarie end of the ground. Warners Bay in their final huddle. Lynch Stewart there in front of you, along with young McGrath, who's an impressive youngster, Musselbrook Pleller. Yep. And along with the local nickname Kanye, there's Kane Gibbs, the rather large figure at the back of the crowd there. Cardiff breaking to get out into position. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just about ready to go. Cannot wait to call this game with my close colleague Lucas Holmes. Should be a cracker, Louis.
I can't wait, Dave.
And I can assure you that Lucas Holmes will be riding every bounce and every bump. Fortunately, Lucas Holmes has taken off his Collingwood hat here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure at some stage later on I'll have to put up with him wearing it, but thankfully at the moment it's not on. Just before we get going, Giants Swans tonight, SCG, cracker.
Will be very good. Interesting to see if Isaac Heaney comes back in. I haven't seen the team lineups actually.
The interesting thing is with Isaac, he's coming off glandular fever, and that's one thing that a footballer doesn't want because it knocks about your endurance and so forth. So, whilst being a Giants man, I want Isaac Heaney to do well and play the best football he can because he's one of ours.
His brother Bo Heaney playing in the reserves today too, Dave.
Very good. Okay, first chance for us to look at Tom Yench. Impressive figure there, number 51 on the left of screen. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Joe O'Brien's got the football. Handshake's being done. Ben Crawley against Yench. First chance to see the player who's transferred up here from Lavington. No, as I said, number 51 on the left of screen. Joe O'Brien has the football. Crawley in the centre. Hunter in the centre. Kernahan and Jake Roach just about to go. First bounce or first throw. In fact, I think Joey will bounce it, will he not, Lucas?
He will.
Ladies and gentlemen, away we go here. Cannot wait for the game. First bounce straight up. Favours Crawley. No one gets a touch. Off to Chapman. Left-footed straight down the middle. Ball comes out there. Oh, big kicked up well. Right, little scrubby 15-metre right foot kick. Probably lucky to be 15 metres, David. Up there comes to Mackhart. Right foot kick towards Wivell. No. Intercepted there. Intercept Mark Deverill, I think. Lachlan Deverill's picked him up. That's interesting. Jake Roach stays behind. Lincoln Stewart butters up for him. Out there comes to Ballymore. Left foot chance. Early cancer to goal for Cardiff. And he's done it. What a start for the Cardiff Football Club. Goal to Kieran Ballymore with a left foot from approximately 40 metres out. Lucas Holmes.
Hunter Haval, looking for a feature-packed premium SUV for your family? Check out Hunter Haval and the range of affordable SUVs. Starting from just $23,990, drive away with a 5-year warranty and 5 years roadside assistance. Hunter Haval, give you more. Book your test drive today.
What a start for Cardiff. Wow.
Very fast start, just exactly what they wanted, trying to silence, which will be laid over a very vocal crowd, I assume, Dave.
No doubt. Cardiff will want a fast start. Warners Bay just love playing here, and it's their first home game of the year. They will be primed. Crawley and Yench.
As umpire Dave Parsons bounces the ball.
Well,
Yench with the tap.
Yes, over his back, actually. Ball comes out. Hunter's in there. Little handball by Gibbs. Roach gets a little scrubby kick out that he just comes to the side. Kernahan's in there in and under. Looks like a decent-sized, big-body player, Lucas. Not going to get knocked off the ball easily, I would think. Yench and Crawley. Crawley does well there, but Yench just at the end. Crawley used some good body, and ball comes, scrubs out. No clear possession there. That's Jake Roach. Gets a right footer. Gets about 40 metres right in front of the cameras here. Ball comes out. He's away. That's McGrath. Can he deliver? Not yet. Ball picked up by Metcalf. Gets a handball out. Can he put a tackle on? That's gone, sir. Excellent tackle, Sorensen. I think he's too far out to score. McDonald's pushing up there. He'd probably go hot spot, Lucas. No, he's not. He's gone short, right in front of us. Picks up Kernahan. Looks like he's just inside 50, Louis. Squares it. Knocked out. Kernahan to butter up. Goes low. Tries to stay on his feet. Tackled off it. What's paid there? Lucas pushing the back?
Pushing the back, yes.
Okay, so as you can see there, great camera footage there. Kernahan's mark is about 46, 47 out. Now he's looking for Roach. Roach can get the distance. Puts it up a bit, gets under it, goes to hot spot. Oh, lovely mark, Yench, sitting back in the pack. O'Brien out for that far wing. Finds his man in, I think that's Chapman. Yep. No, it might be Mayo, actually. I'll stick with Chapman at the moment. Can't quite see the number. Short pass. Can't quite find James. Ball out of, no, not out of bounds, actually. Comes back. There's O'Brien again. Chapman again. Good. I bet you that's Hunter in and under it is. And umpire Parsons says that'll be mine. Thank you on that far flank, Louis.
So just back, we were talking briefly about the second ruckman. It actually will be Tom McDonald, the Swans Academy recruit.
Of course. Yep. I'm sorry. I did forget that Tom was playing today. So yes, McDonald will do his fair share. Ball comes out. Lovely kick there. Long ball. Stewart at the back. Under pressure. Can he get assistance from Van Ness? No, he doesn't. Deverill, very sure-footed. Goes with a short kick to Roach. 1-2 handball. Back to Deverill. Needs to dispose of this well and does. DiPolito? No, correction. That was
Gibbons.
Gibbons, thank you. Ball goes out in front of Sorensen. Was that out on the full? Umpire said, I thought it was off the shin. That's what he's claiming. Umpire good enough says, no, thank you. That's my ball. Yench and Crawley. Sitting behind him is Gretz. He's 17, just on the right of the ruck contest there. So, Raw comes out of the ruck contest. Right at the back. Held in there. Kernahan can't smother the football. Ball goes down to centre wing. Roach and Solomon Brown there, but the ball goes out of bounds. Right on true centre wing, right, Lucas?
Yeah, we were just saying then, we've seen Lachlan Deverill right at back, like playing a sweeping role. Probably Crotty's job when he comes onto the ground.
Perhaps, but what's interesting is that Deverill is picking up Wivel at the moment, and I wonder if that's a speed thing, because one of Wivel's main attributes is he's quick. Ball comes out, can't get a freak possession. Crawley's in there, Hunter, O'Brien. Ball comes back to umpire Parsons. Yep, that Crawley clearly to Kernahan, beautifully roved. Hunter, under pressure, beats the tackle as he so often does. He's so strong, Lucas. Oh, got that just away, 15-metre kick. Good bump out. Ball comes out, goes forward. There is Metcalf sitting in front. McDonald's got to do better than that next time. Ball comes out here to... haven't got a 10 on... oh, that was Hunter, sorry, it's 18. Schindler-Taylor, forward flank, dangerous. Goes hot spot. No, he doesn't actually. Can't get it across far enough. 19's McGuinness. Can he keep it in? He can. And Mark Pay. That was Gretz, newcomer from the Riverina region. Number 13, Bellimore, the goal kicker. Wheels onto that left foot. Short kick, finds his man. That's Vukovic. Can he get a good kick away? Goes short and finds his man. Oh, was he off? Was that 10-metre infraction? It is. That's the 10-metre rule Lucas was speaking about earlier. He was closer than 10 metres, came in to make the tackle, gone.
Correct. Well spotted there, Dave. It's a new rule, obviously. We went through that last fortnight.
We did. We had a good chat with our viewers about that. So this is Callum Spore kicking from inside 50. Well inside 50, Lucas. Chance to put the second goal on the board for the Cardiff Footy Club. Lucas, 35 metres.
Give or take that, yes.
Jake Roach on the mark. Spore, what's he done? Gone right and a point. Umpire John Sullivan in his 1000th game signals a behind to the Cardiff Footy Club. Lachlan Deverell's got the football. It's 1-1 Cardiff to no score Warners Bay. Deverell comes out commentary side. Short pass, Gibbons.
Yes.
Gibbons gets that ball. Back pocket.
Got to go long down the line.
I would think so. There's not much short on, is there? Goes long and finds Van Est. All nearly outmarks Yench then, which shouldn't happen. All on the ground there. Umpire says no, not holding the footy. I'll have it. So well done by Van Est holding that football in. Yench will extract himself and get into this right contest. Crawley's going well so far in these leaps. Schindler Taylor, the speedster, gets it away, goes long. Can he hit someone? No, he can't at the moment. Ball at ground level. Ball comes out there. That was Gibson has done a very good job. Sorensen gets the ball forward. Now, anybody's ball. This one. What's McGuinness? Has he got the speed? He can't. He's going to put it normal. He's got the football, though. Free kick, I think, over the shoulder. McGuinness has the football. Perfect camera to position here, Lucas, to have a look at this goal.
It is. David McGuinness doing a very good job there to put the pressure on, and with the new deliberate out of bounds rule, he had to keep that ball in there.
He most certainly did. Again, you'll have an excellent view of this from our Bar TV cameras. McGuinness with a relatively simple shot at goal for Warners Bay's first goal of the day. Has to kick truly. McGuinness misses badly. Almost goes out of bounds. Behind Warners Bay. Cardiff up by one straight kick.
We've seen how good Cardiff have been in the last few weeks. Warners Bay have to take full advantage of their opportunities when they get them, Dave.
Yes, mate. Sorry, just getting my headphones right there, just adjusting them. No, so this is Gibson. Comes out commentary side. Schindler Taylor's got a chance here. No, doesn't clip. There's Crawley. It hasn't been paid. Crawley gets a rush right foot kick out. In front. Oh, well done. The ball comes down at ground level. 18 is Job. Umpire says, give it to me, thank you.
High
there's... Lucas, you go. You've got the call.
Yeah, I think there's a high contact in the contest there just after the decision had been paid. So it's a high contact free kick to...
Is it Jake Hayes?
It is Jake Hayes. His first Premier Division game in a couple of years. It came off an injury-ravelled season last year. Spoke to him before the game.
Very good. Hayes from no more than 25, 26 metres out, right in front. And he has dobbed it. Goal to Jake Hayes. Scores a level, Lucas Holmes. 1-1-7 apiece. Here at Fane Oval, we have got 9 minutes and 22 seconds of elapsed time. Lucas J. Holmes.
Belmont 16-footer Sailing Club. Located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie, Belmont 16 is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. For all the latest news and promotions, visit 16s.com.au or find us on Facebook, the home of the Black Diamond AFL.
And the home of the Elliot Davey presentation night later on the year, which, as you and I both attended last year, was a quality night. Outstanding.
It was very well put on, Dave.
Despite the fact that you had to put up with Ryman and Newburn on your table, you poor chap.
I don't think I should comment on that, Dave.
I don't think so either. Harrison Cook with the football in hand. Tom Yench on your left. Crawley, who's doing very well at the tap-outs, Lucas, I think. Crawley and Yench. Let's see who wins this one. Oh, Crawley again. He's having a great day. Ball comes out, however. Mayo gets a right footer down. Can he take that mark? No, he doesn't. Going through the hard. There was 29. That's O'Donnell. Gone, I think. Good tackle, Jake Roach. Jake goes with a 40-metre chip kick and finds Schindler Taylor. Outstanding effort there by Mayo to stop that football. They're away, Cardiff. Right-hand handball from Spore. No, it wasn't Spore. Comes out here. Yench in the centre looking for his colleague Gretz. He goes with a left foot pass and hits him. Beautiful spot. That's Job out there, I think. No, in fact, it was Chapman. Chapman's gone on his left. Going wide, looking for Cam Jones. Couldn't quite find him. Aaron Wivel, they haven't got the football to Wivel at all.
No, haven't seen Wivel on the ball. It's been quite an open contest too, Dave. End-to-end football, just how we like it.
Yep, played almost between the 50-metre arcs at the moment, Lucas. Now, Yench doesn't sit this. He's sitting back behind. Crawley doesn't get hands to the football. Hands come out. There's Bellymore. Can he do something with that left foot? No, he can't. It's intercept marked by McGrath, I think. Comes out this flank. Deverell's running for him, and Wivel's got to chase him. Great work, Deverell. Can he hit his man? No. Chopped out of it. McGuinness roving. Has he got time to be balanced? Oh, does the unselfish thing. Gets the football back. Kenny's no. Well smothered Cardiff. And a kick off the ground. Very well done. Whipple in the unfamiliar position of half-back flank. Can he deliver? Oh, well done, Kernahan, intercepting. Away he goes. Can he find his man? Oh, no, well intercepted there. Sorensen had that chance. He's got to get rid of that footy, Louis. He has. Van Est, left-footed. Cannot find a man. Hayes for his second. Can he stay on his feet? Hayes off the ground. Very well done. Good balance. Second goal, and Warners Bay are in front. 2-1 to 1-1. Lucas Holmes.
GE Industrial Solutions. GE Industrial Solutions, partnering with the mining community in the Hunter for the past 50 years, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers. Also proud sponsor of the AFL women's competition.
Odds of Jake Hayes kicking the first 2 goals for Warners Bay today, Lucas?
I wouldn't have said that before the game, but anything happens in this wonderful game of ours.
Our colleague James Newburn might find it hard to get back in first with this sort of form. You're very diplomatic with James. Okay, McDonald onto the ball. He swung onto the ball. That should be balled up again. It's gone outside ways. Ball comes back for umpire Joey O'Brien. He'll throw this one up under the rules of football. McDonald's got a height advantage, but Jens is bigger in the body. Let's see who wins this one. Jens gets it out right-handed. Beautifully sharked by Hunter. Ball comes out here. Chapman's involved. McDonald's going to do well to stay out of plays backs. He does. Ball held in. McDonald does very well on his hands and knees. He actually gets that footy out. Hunter matriculates the ball forward. Oh, gee, indecision there. Handball out. Now, I'm not sure who that was. Was that Luke? I think that might have been Luke Roach. Oh, lovely mark in front of Rocco by... It was Crotty, I beg your pardon. By Gretz. This is one of our newcomers. He's been kicking goals for Cardiff and in very good form. Crotty's on the field now. That'll be interesting. Gretz goes with a long left foot kick right down the centre wing. I'm a bit obscured by vision at the moment, and I'll come back and call from here. Ball goes long into the forward 50. Oh, Mark Noltaker. Link Stewart, as he always does, butters up. Ball out the back there from McGrath. Further on. Trying to find Stewart. No, he doesn't. He actually drops that one in short to Tristan Warner, I think, in 38.
Joey Ferguson. Sorry, though.
Sorry, I thought that was 38. My apologies, Louis. Thank you. Chad Mayo, very well blocked out of that by O'Donnell. Very professional off the ball. Mayo, redhead. Very good player. Good backman. O'Donnell, left-footed. Can he find someone? No, well intercepted, actually. Very brave by Ferguson in 14. Ball goes down the wing to Josh Nichol. Can he do something? He stepped inside his man. Got a chance to deliver perfectly and does. Pinpoint to Sorensen, who's a good leading forward. Sorensen just off the cricket block, just behind centre wing. Goes lateral. Out to the far side. Finds Ferguson again. Second touch in 30 seconds. Short left foot pass. Finds... Now, that is Warner, isn't it, this time, Louis? Tristan Warner, thank you.
Warner, yep.
Ball has stagnated a bit. Cardiff got people behind the football. Comes out with a scrubby little kick that doesn't find his man. 24 was Nichol. That ball's out of bounds, half forward flank. Lucas Holmes, your thoughts so far after 14 and a half minutes elapsed time at Fane Oval?
They were just starting to find their rhythm now, Warners Bay. Cardiff had their hands on the ball early, not letting them get on the ball, but they're starting to be dominant. Crawley's been good in the ruck, although he's off at the moment.
McDonald got a clear hand. That should have been a push in the back against Kernahan. Not paid. Yench a good tackle on Hunter. Got to get rid of that football. That should have been holding the footy. Hunter with another scrubby little kick, but matriculates the ball forward. Comes out here. He's gone cross goal. That's dangerous with Schindler Taylor around. Oh, well done by O'Donnell. He's away now. He'll get on his left and go long. Almost the full length of the square. That ball's gone 65 metres. Under enormous pressure there. Lovely handball out. Now this is O'Brien. He's got a chance to do something. Though I don't think there's anyone at full forward for Cardiff. They're going to have to hold it up. Good tackle. Bait on Jobe by... Is that Kane Gibbs? No, that's not. Oh, it's Crotty. I should have known. Given a bit of stick and a bit of lip. Typical Dean Crotty.
To his old club too.
Indeed. Likes to play well against Cardiff, does Crotty. McDonald. He's got to sit here against James. No one really got a clear tap out. Ball comes to O'Brien. Goes long. Looking for someone in the square. There's no one there. Oh, Stewart's dropped what he otherwise would have taken. O'Brien steps and misses. Very good last-ditch tackle, Lincoln Stewart. By Lincoln Stewart. Point to Cardiff. Cardiff 1-2-8. Warners Bay 2-1-13. Our elapsed time is 16 minutes and 8 seconds.
They had a bit of a let-off there, but Link Stewart, second effort, put the last-ditch tackle and did very well.
My word. Deverill to our side. Straight to a McDonald, I reckon. McDonald's being held out of that professionally. Ball comes out there now. That's Spore pulling the Shepherd on. Wivel's in there. That's a big tackle. No, so it's Vukovic. Now, has he paid that or paid... No, he said that's mine, thanks. Excellent tackle, Vukovic, though, Lucas.
Yeah, very good tackle there.
Wrapped him up, ball and all, and so he couldn't get rid of the footy. McDonald is behind the step in that one. It was a short throw. Deverell's had a very good first quarter. Can he deliver? Well, he's put it out in front of him. That's the most important thing he's done. He's got that ball to Nickel, who goes long. 1-on-2 up here. Luke's going to have to do a very good job to get rid of that football. Oh, great tackle. Gone. Excellent tackle, Cardiff. Can't quite pick the player up yet. Want to walk around that infraction zone. Very careful.
I was just thinking the same thing there, Dave.
10 metres makes such a difference, Lucas. Really does. You wouldn't think it would. Held out of that. Lucky for Stewart if he doesn't get pinged. No, he's not. Had to put a tackle on Lennon when I didn't think Lennon had the footy. Out of bounds, just the Cardiff side of centre wing. We've gone 17 and a half minutes here, ladies and gentlemen, at Fane Oval in the Bar TV match of the round. It's the Warners Bay by 5 points. McDonald and Yench. McDonald has done very well with his left hand there to hold his body. Ball comes out to Davies. Handball back. Greats is in there. So is Yench. So is O'Brien. Yench and McDonald have nominated under the new rules of football. Again, Lucas nominated ruckman, so no one else can contest this ruck, everybody. The third man up has been gone. Is gone for good. Yench with a left-hander. Can't quite get deep in position. McDonald goes down on hands and knees. Kernahan in there, goes down low. Thought that tackle could have been below the knees myself. However, Harrison Cook says no. Legal, mine. Lucas?
They've contained Tom Yench fairly well here early. McDonald's come on and done a very good job, and Crawley was good early also.
Couldn't agree more. Yench puts his body on there. McDonald holds strong and gets the football out. Chapman's at the back. O'Brien goes backwards. Now they're getting link work done. That's Liam Gibson. Goes to the right foot, finds his man. He turns onto his left. David O'Donnell. Straight down the spine. Again, Carter's forward line has been ineffectual. They just haven't hit Wivel at all, and he's kicked 9 goals in 2 games. Deverell's having a picnic down there. Cardiff 1-3-9. Warners Bay 2-1-13. We've got almost 19 minutes here in the first quarter at Fane Oval, ladies and gentlemen. Warners Bay, get down here for a look if you want to watch some good local footy.
Schindler Taylor. No.
Stays off. McDonald goes for the contest. Ball comes out. That was Davies in there. Couldn't get a clear contest. Little scrubby left foot kick's very effective. Hunter's behind there. Metcalf with a rush kick. Gets it down forward. Stewart actually tried to mark that one. O'Brien's at hands and knees. Ball comes out here. Right-hand handball's excellent. Vukovic, can he finish? No. Now it's not Wivel. That's 23. That's O'Neill. Was there a mark in there to Warners Bay? I think so. And that Lachlan Deverell again.
It is Lachlan Deverell.
Well, almost BOG so far. He's got so many touches. Stewart marks what he didn't realise was coming till very late. Very important mark in front of Lennon. Stewart will stick by the backman's code of going long and direct. Missed there by Clements. Little handball out. He's ineffectual to Vukovic, where it's just in front of centre wing. That ball was from O'Donnell. And Lucas, almost 20 minutes gone. Almost on as even, really.
Yeah, I tend to agree with that, Dave. We were talking before, Warners Bay just their way back in the contest. There hasn't been, you said, play between the 50-metre arcs as the ball is thrown in and Hunter is wrapped up.
Trying to go through as he always does. Wrapped up right in front of centre wing. And we have a ball up out here just on the Cardiff side. Now, in fact, is there a free kick that's gone to McDonald? Correct. Sorry, lost footage there. That's almost infraction, but not paid. McDonald goes long.
Bit risky for the corner.
And finds Luke, I think. He has. Luke Roach in 26 gets that ball off to Josh Nickel. Nickel's away here. He's gone over the mark. Trying to find someone. Can't hit them. Hayes is in front. That ball goes out of bounds in front of the crowd. Forward pocket for Warners Bay. It's actually a bit strange seeing Luke Roach not in 4. I'm going to have to get used to that. He's changed number with Kernahan coming across to the club.
He has, Dave. It's a bit strange, but I'm sure we'll get used to it.
It's good to see him getting off the skateboard ramp and getting back where he belongs, playing first-grade football for the Bulldogs. Lucas, if you don't mind me saying that.
No, that's fine.
Tap out comes. O'Brien, who's been very good in this first quarter, got a lot of touches. That's got to be taken, that mark. Does a job in front of Crotty. That's Ballymore. No, it's not actually. It's Brant Jobe. Ball comes out, just marked by Hugh O'Neill before it went over the line, but it was clear mark. Again, sticking with the flank, over the top. Now, in front of us is Sol Brown. Stewart, an excellent shepherd on. Oh, gone! Except that might have been too high. Umpire says.
Holding the ball.
Excellent tackle, Jones. That's the second ball and all tackle he's put on this quarter. Watch Nathan Harkness will be enjoying his forward, putting on good, strong tackles, will he?
You sure will, and that's where they need to keep the forward pressure going, Dave.
Goes short, and no, can't take the mark. Stewart butters up as he so regularly does. Out there to Gibbons. Right-hand handball. Gets that out to Nickel.
Ferguson.
I beg your pardon, Nickel's 24. That might be Nickel now with the football on the far flank. Thank you, I'm getting there, mate. And they're away, actually, here. McGrath should have a run and carry. One bounce. And he's got to get rid of it due to a very good chase. Long ball here. He's behind, unfortunately. That's Corey Devil with the red headgear, I reckon, roving this. It's a 1-on-2. They want to get rid of the footy. It's out. Quite a large crowd around this football. It's out again. Corey Devil gets it out. Comes out towards the back here. Corey Devil again. Little short handball. Tackled fairly, I thought. Comes across here to Gibson. And across to Mayo, the dependable backman. Hits that one up at head height, but he's done enough. Got to take that mark. He's under pressure from Hunter, and he does. Lovely mark to Dippolito. Goes on the left. Right in front of the camera position. Oh, lovely mark. That's James, number 24. And there is quarter time, Lucas Holmes, with that siren that is sometimes hard to hear. At the end of the first quarter, we have Warners Bay 2-1-13 and Cardiff 1-3-9. Warners Bay's both goals, Jake Hayes, and a goal to Kieran Bellamore from Cardiff. Just before we go to a break, Lucas Holmes, summation, please.
We've touched through it that quarter. It's been a fairly even game, Dave. We said Tommy Ench been kept in a leash so far by Ben Crawley and Tom McDonald, and both midfields have been very strong, and also Lachlan Deverell back playing a sweeper. He has plenty of the ball.
It's been outstanding. I think that both McDonald and Crawley have clearly shaded Yench in the first quarter, so I'm sure the coach will be after Yench to lift his work rate and try and get involved around the ground. We'll go to a short break here with Warners Bay up by 4 points in the Hunter Haval Bar TV Black Diamond Cup match of the round here at what was a sun-drenched Fane Oval. Back to you shortly. Welcome back to Fane Oval here in lovely Warners Bay. It's a beautiful part of the world, your home ground, Lucas. It really is a delightful part to come up here on a regular basis. It's a lovely part of the world. You're very lucky to live here, mate, I can tell you.
It is. It's very nice up here, Dave. We'll be better when we get the clubhouse done at the end of this season too, so it's all coming together slowly.
Did an interview recently with your club president, Todd Sheldon. He was very bullish about where the club's going to. First the resurfacing and then the clubhouse. Quote Todd, we want to become one of the premier football facilities in the region. So it's fantastic, and for someone like you who'll be around the club for a long time, it must be very exciting for you.
It is, and it all starts with the performances on the field, Dave. So, and it's looking good so far. I think they've been good.
It does, and you get the feeling from speaking to people like Todd Sheldon and James Newburn and the other prime movers at Warners Bay that they've had enough of not being there at the end of the season. When you consider how many flags at Warners Bay have actually won in this league in the area but haven't won one for a while, they must be thinking our time's due.
And they have, with those boys, you said Todd Sheldon and James Newburn being around the club for a large amount of years. They know how it was back in the day when they were winning flags quite regularly, so to be good.
Indeed. Just some quick scores from checking on Fox Sports Pulse. Killarney Vale 8 points, Newcastle City to a flyer, 8 straight, so 48-8 to Newcastle City at Adelaide Street. And Terrigal of Oka, Lucas leading by 19 points at East Gosford. And again, their defence doing the job. Nelson Bay kicked a point in a quarter. So Terrigal of Oka's defence looks like they're doing a shutdown job when you consider guys like Hart, Billings, Bond all dropping off and supporting one another. Richardson, who's not playing today, who looks to me like he's a natural centre-half back. Things are going well for the Terrigal of Oka Football Club. I think they'd be very happy where they are at the moment.
They are, and I think I had a look at the sides the other day. I think Nelson Bay had a few key outs as well. I'm not sure if Billy Barton possibly
Harrison Freund, Billy Barton, both not playing.
There you go, yeah.
Makes a difference.
It does.
Back to our game here at Fane Oval. Warners Bay defending to the left of screen, or the northern end, and Cardiff defending the southern or Lake Macquarie. And for those of you that know the ground, Dave Parsons has the football. We are just about ready for action in the second quarter of the Hunter Vale Bar TV Black Diamond Cup match of the round. Yench, Crawley, bounce. That all should be whistled up. Not sure how even that square is. That's twice it's gone at 45 degrees. Ball a throw up. Yench, Crawley. Yench clearly won that one with a right-hander. Oh, beautifully roved. Gets himself out of there. Now, that's Chapman. Chapman goes long. Not particularly, and Wivell doesn't manage to trap the football in front of Deverill this time, which he had to be. I'm sure that they've had a chat to Wivell at half-time while Schindler Taylor chases this footy, Louis. Just wait and see if it's gone out. Wivell needs to do something. He's been, but without being rude, dormant in the first quarter.
How would he have to be pushed further up the ground to get in the game? Or
why not put him to centre half forward and duck James back to full forward and play it up the square?
Yep. Righto. Sounds good.
If you're a Cardiff person, of course, which you're not. Pushing the back there to Yench, not seen. Got to get rid of that footy. He's tackled. No, gets it out with a 5-minute kick. That's all you have to do. Oh, comes out. Lovely mark. Deverill, who's been absolutely super. I think he may be playing loose, Lucas Holmes. Can you have a look at that for us, perhaps short, and see if Devil's on his own? If that's the case, that's an interesting move. Nickel out here. Oh, does the turn, gets the ball out. Can't though. Oh, chance. Oh, Stewart again, chips in. Now, Wivell, chance. Speak of the devil. Aaron Wivell, after a very, very quiet first quarter, roves beautifully. Goal to Wivell. That's his 10th for the season. Cardiff in front by 2 points. 2-3-15. Warners Bay 2-1-13 here at Fane Oval. Lucas J. Holmes.
Pullman Magenta Shores Resort. Pullman Magenta Shores Resort is an exceptional 5-star resort set on 52 acres on the New South Wales Central Coast. Nestled between the pristine waters of the Pacific Ocean, Tuggerah Lakes, and surrounded by a national park. This resort offers guests everything. Impeccable service, amazing on-site facilities, sophisticated dining options, modern villa-style accommodation, and spectacular event spaces. Also proud BDAFL charity partner.
On the replay there, Aaron Wivell, a poacher's goal. Enjoyed it very much. Cardiff up by 2 points. Joey O'Brien to bounce. And that one's gone out again. So, Joey O'Brien to throw this one up.
Must be a bit uneven if Joey O'Brien can get the ball to go
that's
straight up and down.
To be fair, I think that's the case. Crawley with a shorter throw up then manages to get a lovely right hand down. Ball's not going to come out. Yench, an effective tackle on Hunter. In the centre circle. Higher throw. Yench gets that one. I reckon that then the lower the throw, Crawley's going to be better off. Drake Roach gets a 25-minute scrubby kick away. It's effective, though. Straight down the middle. It's 1-on-2. Oh, Mark taking Hayes. Well, he was third man in there, and he's taken an excellent mark in a great position, Lucas.
He has. We were talking in the break last time Jake Hayes played a Premier Division game against Cardiff, so he kicked the bag. So he must like playing against Cardiff Hawks.
Indeed. I reckon he's going to kick from no more than 20 metres, 18 metres out. Not too much angle. Should kick this one to put Warners Bay back in front here at home. Missed to the left-hand side. Umpire John Sullivan in his 1,000th game, if you don't mind, ladies and gentlemen. Signals are behind. Cardiff up by point, 15-14 here at Fayen. 3 minutes 20 in. Lovely short kick to O'Brien, who's been impressive, actually. Got a lot of touches. Filling in for Max Hillier, who's moved onwards. Down south. Oh, not quite taken by James. He's a big, tall lad, James, when he's up to him. He's 6'7", 6'8".
Holding.
2.
McGuinness.
Thank you. You could see the umpire giving obscured there as to who that actually was to. McGuinness, who was very lively in the first quarter, I thought, Lucas. Oh, intercept mark. Very courageous taken there. Real courage shown by Clements.
You wouldn't want to be standing in front of a running Jake Roach, I wouldn't think.
No. 45-metre kick down towards Jensen Crawley. Crawley does the professional defensive thing and gets it out of bounds for a stoppage. Right on centre wing, Jensen Crawley. Jensen is a big, solid unit. He's a big man. He's not going to get the head off the football easily. Big, solid fella.
No, he's not.
No, I'll give that to Crawley. He was in front. Hunter's looking for a tackle. Now that's smothered, so that'll be play on. Out it comes. Left foot coming out here from Spore. Goes long. Wivel in front. Shepard's for his teammate. Now gets the football. Needs to put his head over the footy. Deverell with a tap out. Wivel again looking lively. He's in front here. Went to ground when he shouldn't have. Not at this level. Deverell. Oh, good tackle, Wivel. That's it. That's gone. That's a tackle to Wivel. He's come back there and got himself the football. Ball's got to go back. He's outside 50. Wivel's a confident player, but I'm not sure if he's going to take that on. Stewart and Roach are in the slot here, Lucas, right in front of us in the commentary position. Don't think he's got any short options. Wivel from outside 50.
Too flat.
Hot spots it. In front, Hunter. Weren't many options, really. Ball comes out, commentary side. Nickel, who's got a lot of touches, Louis, in what's been an impressive defensive display. Tristan Warner does a blind handball to Deverell, puts him under all sorts of pressure and butters up. Nickel again. Jake's at the back. And that ball's gone out. Shouldn't be holding the man. He went out before the tackle had been completed. So I'd like to see Jake try and get a few more touches, or him get freed up to get touches, Lucas.
Yep.
Can be devastating on his day when he gets that thumping right boot going. James with the left-hander out. He was almost held on to before he got the football. Now Harrison Crook, I think, paid over the shoulder right in front of us. Did you see that as well?
He had a hand around his neck, over his shoulder, just as he was going to the ground.
Thank you, Louis. Dean Crotty comes down the flank, right in front of your cameras there. Kept in by McGuinness when otherwise he might have gone out. Clements a little 10-footer. Warner trying to find an option. All he can do is go long. Bark take, no, Wrench couldn't quite grab it. Kernahan onto him like out of a chest suit. Over the shoulder paid by Joey O'Brien, I believe, in a tackle to Yench. Yeah.
Against Luke Roach.
Against Luke, was it? No problems. Yench to the centre. Gibson's on his... Sorry, that's Metcalf. He's on his own. Mark taken in front. Spore. No, O'Donnell. Left foot trying to find. Done a bit laterally there. James has kept that in, and it's now out of bounds. Little bit indecisive there. Perhaps James was the only leading player.
Yeah, the ball movement... We're saying that between 50, so the ball movement inside hasn't been as fluid as it normally would be.
I completely agree with that. Very good observation. James smothered by Stewart again. Now, at ground level here is Ballymore. Goal kicker now. What's he paid there? Throw?
Pushing the back against Ben Hunter. It was a hard shepherd that just went straight into his back.
Thank you. Unnecessary little bump there given. They're giving it to Hunter. There's not... thinking that's a little bit crude as Crawley comes off for a rest. McDonald straight on. So Vukovic is kicking from outside 50. Ben Hunt, as you can see clearly, is about 53 metres out. James is given the main lead. He's gone hot spot to get to James. Oh, Chinler-Taylor can't quite tack it. Now, rode beautifully. Now, that's come on. Deverell again's out there football. He might shepherd that out. Well, he's kept... Well, that's an interesting play. He couldn't go out, and he's kept it in. Hunter, he's dragged. That should be a free kick. No. I thought he might have been interfered there over the shoulder right in front of us, Lucas, but not seen. Fair enough.
No, very hard thing to do there for Deverell, but did it well to go across the goal mouth.
Really interesting thinking. Very smart. Now, there's a free kick in the ruck contest. 2. Has James got the free kick from umpire O'Brien? He has. So, Clint, I think you'll find there that McDonald might have grabbed the jumper in the ruck contest, Louis. So, James is going to kick from well inside 50. Probably 38, 40 metres out. He's a ruckman, Lucas, so this could literally go anywhere. You'll get a lovely view of the football here on our Bar TV cameras. The 6'7" McDonald standing on the mark. How does James go through this? Let's have a look at his working through this. It's gone right. It won't even make the distance. Whistle blown, and Harrison Crook has said, the boundary umpire, that's mine. And so we have a boundary throw in right next to the behind post, Lucas.
Probably not a bad option for the head Cardiff. Better than going through for a point, that's for sure.
Absolutely a good option for Cardiff. Kernahan at the back. Now, there's a free kick. Not sure. So that's been called by the non-dominant umpire. Joe O'Brien's called a kick here. I'm not sure. It could be Kernahan.
I think he did the ruckman grab it out and then get wrapped up straight away.
I still don't know what this is for or whom it's to. McDonald's coming back towards the mark. You know what? It might have been the third man in.
Yep.
Not sure, quite sure. I didn't see an infraction. So Jace got the footy. Should go with that lovely right boot, and he does. 55 metres down the flank. Further, 60. Lovely mark. Great football, Jake Roach. Gibbons gets that football right on centre wing, Louis. Right in front of our camera position on this lovely new ground, new surface at Fayette. Long ball. That's the way to play football. Go long. Forget this dibbly-dobbly stuff. Right at the back is Clements. Pressure on from McGuinness. Pressure on from Luke Roach. Good tackle, I thought, from Luke Roach. Excellent. Put the pressure on. Mark taken on that far side. Centres the football very unselfishly. 2! Kai McGrath, who's got that in a live, very good spot to kick a goal. What a lovely spot kick, Lucas Holmes.
It was, and McGuinness was there at the back. Must have been talking to him plenty of times, so it was well done.
McGrath's one of a couple of players from the Warners Bay Footy Club that have come down from Muswellbrook.
Yep.
And speaking to the Muswellbrook president recently, he's very proud of how they're playing their football and very happy with the association.
He's been one of their better players this year too, McGrath, I think.
He debuted in front of us and we thought he was very impressive at Nelson Bay, Louis. McGrath, careful, precise, goal! Kai McGrath kicks a lovely goal. All set up by a long kick from Jake Roach that cleared the play. Kai McGrath, his first goal today. Warners Bay 3-2-20. Cardiff 2-3-15. Lucas Holmes.
ISC has been at the cutting edge of designing and manufacturing apparel for elite sporting teams for over 20 years. And they're proud to be the official apparel partner of the Black Diamond AFL.
Thank you, Louis. Replay there. John Sullivan, to quote the great Lucas Holmes, does not move. Didn't move, Louis, did he? That's one of your pet sayings, big fella.
No.
He's gone red as a beetroot, ladies and gentlemen. Louis. Harrison Crook with the footy. McDonald and Yench. Let's have a look at the height of the throw. It's a good height. Let's have a look who gets the football. Yep, McDonald. That one. Kernahan off to Hunter. I'm impressed with Warners Bay's followers. There's some good players there. I tell you, you've got something to go with there. Kernahan looks a likely type. Ball out to centre half forward. Ball comes out. Spore in there. Coming across how Warners Bay have interjected. Nickel, is he on his own? No, he's not. Tap out there. That's from Macart. Oh, yeah, well, good use the body by Nickel, but he goes to ground. Macart stays on his knees, gets the football out. Intercept marked by Kane Gibbs. Nickel again. Probably best off kicking the football off the ground. James puts some hard work on him. If he doesn't kick it, he's gone, but he managed to get a foot to it. Nickel, Clements, great tackle, Sorensen, and gone. Ryan Sorensen right in front of the umpire. Legitimate tackle. Good job, Ryan Sorensen. Clearly, he hasn't got much on here because he's just taking his time. There's our wireless camera there, ladies and gentlemen. Great addition to our coverage on Bar TV. Mark to Yench. Not paid. Umpire says that could have been paid.
Could have been paid. It was a good pack too to get up there from Yench.
Yeah, that's what the whisper is at him, is that he's a very good marker in close contests. 12 and a half gone. Warners Bay up by 5 points in what's been a low-scoring game. Schindler Taylor gets it out. Dangerous McGuinness. He might go to Schindler Taylor. He doesn't. Does the right thing and squares it. Intercept marked by Murphy. Gibson, apologise for that. Onto that far side. This is Bellymore. Goes on, he's not dominant. Gets the job done. Ball comes inside. Here is Chris Davies. Can he do something with the football? 35-metre pass. No, he can't. That is intercept marked by Sam Gibbons. Been impressed with Warners Bay defence. Jake Roach on his own at centre-half back. Mayo. Roach goes square. Finds his man with a precise bullet. Off that comes Link Stewart. He will go long. Lucas. Contest there. Schindler Taylor at the back. Has he got the speed? He has. Looking for. Getting the water towards Hayes. But that's a very good job by O'Donnell there at the back. Well done. Ball comes out there. Brown's in there. Oh, Sorensen. Can he kick a goal after a little turn? No, he can't. Goal umpire John Sullivan says that's a point. Warners Bay even kicking 3-3. Cardiff 2-3. We've gone 13.5 in this quarter. Lucas Holmes.
Floundering a bit in the scoring end. It's been very tight in the middle there, Dave, in and under. It's been good to watch.
It has. Vukovic with a one-hander. Should have done better. Oh, Hunter's gone out. Gee, I thought he might have kept that in, but the boundary umpire, Colin Goodenough. Perfect position, Lucas.
Right on top of it.
That's what you want. Just a reminder at halftime, we're going to be talking to John Sullivan and Damon O'Shea from the Finance Shed. We've got an extended halftime break here today, ladies and gentlemen. As Lucas, there's Auskick being played, which is fantastic.
It is very good to see, Dave. It's what it's all about.
My word. Okay, ball's into play there, and it comes. Not a clear tap out. Mayo over that football, is it? Yep. Can't get it out. Out. Then the ball just scrubs out of bounds. Ball moves forward about 15 metres. Game in a little bit of a lull at the moment. Looking for someone to take hold of the game, actually, with something. Just do what Jake Roach did a few minutes ago and do something clever. Now, I reckon that you know what's happened there. He was the third man. Jensch and McDonald had called for that, and that man Vukovic tapped the ball out. So there's the change. McDonald keeps it straight into Jensch's head and over the shoulder against Kernahan. Jensch's football for putting his body on the line. Away he goes. Wills away onto his right. Roving beautifully. Chapman. Down there. Deverell in the right position. Oh, almost dispossessed him. Deverell's done very well, but that is not a smart kick. Gibbs, big and strong. Too strong. I beg your pardon. Thank you, it was too. They're both strong units. O'Donnell, intercept mark. He'll go onto his left. And that's not paid. Not grabbed. Luke Roach gets it out. Hunter down low. Sol Brown gets that ball towards centre half forward. Mark not taken. Clements at the back. Luke gets that football out off the ground. Can Warners Bay put some pressure on? He can! Great tackle, Hayes. Textbook stuff, Lucas Holmes.
Very well done there. Forward pressure, keeping the ball in. The forward 50 is what has to be done for Warners Bay to be competitive in this game.
Jake Hayes looking at his third goal here after a textbook tackle. He'll be kicking from approximately 40 metres, I reckon, when he kicks it. He's about 37, 38 out of the mark. Hayes for his third. And he's given it off. Roach unmarked. And clinical. Oh, Jake Roach. What a clinical finish. Superb goal. Jake Roach a goal. Warners Bay now have a gap, Lucas Holmes.
They sure
Two-goal lead. 4-3 to 2-3, Louis.
They sure do, Dave. Prime 7. In 2017, Prime 7 has every big game live and free. Coverage includes 4 games every round on 7, mate, including Friday and Saturday night and Sunday afternoons. Black Diamond AFL and Prime 7, your local AFL team.
Most unselfish from a forward. You very rarely see that he's the guy you want to get there. Look, here he is, the replay, ladies and gentlemen. Jake Roach, 45 minutes out, like child's play. And what did the goal umpire do?
He didn't move, Dave.
Did not move. Away we go. Vukovic is away. Right footer. Cardiff need to respond. Warners Bay have had the best of this quarter by a long way. Intercepted there. Crotty, I would imagine that is. Correct. Love's playing against Cardiff. Schindler Taylor, a very good leap. Couldn't grab it. Deverell at ground level, as he so often is. Corey Deverell. Ball's out. Kernahan's got a chance. Gets a kick out legally. Ball comes out. Vukovic. Tackled by Schindler Taylor. Kernahan again. Oh, that was almost a trip. Ooh. Kernahan goes long. Intercept mark, very well done. That's Metcalf, the reliable backman. And out that ball comes to Spore. Down the line here. Lovely grab. Sorry, that was O'Donnell before. This is Spore. Right-footed. Finds his man, O'Brien. Steps Kernahan like he wasn't there. Goes wide and long. It's a one-on. No, it's not. It was a Yenchi was trying to get to. Yenchi's off on the ground. He needs to stay on his feet. A lot of pressure on, though. Oh, geez, got him red foot. He did. Little short, scrubby kick. Vukovic, where he's been all day, just behind the pack. Steps his man. Ball out to O'Brien. He's got time. Mayo has also got time. Hits it to the hot spot. Stewart all over it. And away they go. Nickel coming down this flank. They like coming down this right flank with their right footers. Marty Ryman's trying to get them to come down this flank further. O'Brien, well done by Roach, who just stood there, Lucas, and shepherded out the Cardiff play. So very unselfish play. Brown kicks the note. Very bad contest there. Metcalf on Devils, about 7 inches in height. Mayo is away. Schindler Taylor closing. Mayo does the business, gets it out. Push off there by Lennon, did a good job. Got his shoulder over it. Dropped down low. Here's Chapman. He's just got rid of it. Crotty, left footer. Can he find his man? Corey Devil, yes he has. Way that ball goes on the far flank. Left-footed kick, centres play. It's a 1-on-2. Sorensen's made a very good contest. He's freed up Hayes. Can he get it back to Sorensen? Yes, he can. Over the shoulder, I thought. And paid. So Ryan Sorensen and Jake Hayes doing some very good work there with a 2-on-3 situation against Warners Bay. Have come up with a free kick. What's Sorensen's chances from this position, Lucas Holmes?
I think looks pretty good. I think Sorensen has been good today so far. He's just outside 50 as he approaches.
Sorensen to put Warners Bay further in front.
Bit right, I thought.
And sprays it right. Warners Bay 4-4-28, Cardiff 2-3-15. We have almost 20 minutes elapsed in the second quarter. Warners Bay most impressive for a quarter and a half here, Lucas, after Cardiff jumped the start.
They sure have been there. Entrance inside forward 50 has been very impressive so far, Dave.
It has. Hayes looks like a good player. Okay, ball comes out from Metcalf onto that very far flank. Long kick at the back nickel. Good tackle made there. That's an interesting handball. Comes out to Gibson. Deverell's giving Wivel a bath at the moment. He's absolutely smashing it. Nickel, football. Gets the football. Good shepherd on behind by Crawley, I think. Now, have they got some room here to spring someone? Warner steps his man. Should go back over the top to Hayes, who's sitting at the back door. Well actually read by the Cardiff defender. It just took a bit too long to get rid of it. Gibson does the business. Hayes standing the mark tight in that back pocket. Goes short, has to be precise, it is. O'Brien got a few yards. Goes long and high. Not an effective kick, although made a lot better by Chapman. At the back is Gibbons. Little submarine handball. Schindler Taylor should use his speed. That's an excellent tackle, actually. I thought Schindler Taylor was away, Lucas, and that's a great last-ditch tackle to free kick against Rob Schindler Taylor down there in the back flank. Ball comes long down that centre wing. Crawley puts Yench actually, one of his first marks today. Goes lateral. Can he find his man? He has. He's got a couple of players there. Job and Gretz are up there. James has got the sit. Yeah, he's well in front. Just the first time, one of the first times today he's got in front of Link Stewart, Louis. Now, Link Stewart's at 49 metres out. Wonder if James has got the distance, Lucas. He really does need to kick the goal.
They do just need a settler here. There's no breeze, so if he goes near it, he might get pretty close.
He's got a fair bit of that, Lucas Holmes. He's going to drop right on the square. Wiffle! Drops what he otherwise might have taken. Point called. So we have Cardiff 2-4-16, Warners Bay 4-4-28 as we're near half-time. Corey Devil for mine, Lachlan Devil for mine, the best man on the ground so far. Been superb in the back. Interesting handball, Stewart, given as a legal handball. Ball comes out, he had to get rid of it. Coming through is Greats. He's held by one arm, that's a legit tackle. Jory O'Brien says, I'll have it, thank you. And that, I think,
Siren.
is half-time. Yeah, there's the siren. Very hard for us to hear from here, ladies and gentlemen. So, we have at half-time, Warners Bay 4-4-28, Cardiff 2-4-16. Warners Bay goals, Kai McGrath 1, Jake Hayes 2, Jake Roach 1. Goal kickers for Cardiff, Lucas Holmes.
1 each for Kieran Bellamore and Aaron Wibble.
Before we go to a break, we've got an extended half-time break. We'll come back to you in a few minutes' time with some interviews. Lucas, for mine, Warners Bay, the dominant side in that half, clearly playing very good football, playing a bit harder than Cardiff at the moment, and it's been a good start for them.
It has, and what they haven't enabled Cardiff to do was their swift ball movement from the back half to their forward 50, and they had one opportunity there, but it was very well done by, I think, Link Stewart at the end there to chop that ball off.
Okay, we've got some scores to go and get ready, and we'll come back to you with some interviews with John Sullivan and also with Damon O'Shea from the Finance Shed. Warners Bay up by 12 points here at Fane Oval. Back with you shortly. Welcome back to Fane Oval at halftime here. I'm here with John Sullivan. John, 1,000 games of football. What a superb career. First of all, congratulations on an extraordinary achievement.
Thank you very, very much. It's taken a long time to get to 1,000, and it is, it's a wonderful feeling for me to be able to do it. But when I look back over the years at the people that I've actually umpired with, and it has made it absolutely more wonderful, and I'm just glad that I can keep going the way that I am, because I just enjoy umpiring, whether it be with the senior group or junior group.
That's fantastic. You're telling me off air, first game umpired the Raffies in the Army at Singleton in the middle of the 60s, is that right?
That's correct. In 1966, I was stationed at Singleton simply because of national service, and there was this game between the national service side and the RAAF, who were participating in the old NAFL, and needless to say, the Nasho side completely dominated the RAF side because of all the young generation in the Nasho side.
I come from a town where there's both a RAF base and an Army base, and I can tell you they do not like one another on and off the field. There's a lot of competition. Career highlights. Are there any particular games in your career that stick out as being absolute crackers that you were just glad to be a part of?
Yes, there's one in particular, and I can never ever forget this. It was the All-Australian University Games in Newcastle in October 2003. We had Australian football up here, and I actually field umpired the grand final between Melbourne University and Deakin University, and it was a wonderful, wonderful game, and that was played on Passmore Oval. And you know how big Passmore Oval is.
Actually, I do. I'm a cricket person, so I know exactly how big Passmore is.
Yes, and it was actually a wonderful game, and I did that with Steve Welsh and Noel Marriott, who were great friends, and thoroughly enjoyed it.
John, would like to thank you for your time today, and just on behalf of the league and all the people involved with local football, congratulations on an extraordinary achievement. I'm not a young man myself, and I've been to a lot of football, but to officiate 1,000 games, Gary Birkinshaw, our league operations manager, said, no, that's not a typo during the week. Look, on behalf of all of us, congratulations. That is a wonderful achievement. It's beyond my wildest dreams to have done 1,000 games, and it's kind of hard to actually encapsulate in my mind. Congratulations to you. You've been an ornament to the game. I hope that you continue on with the league as long as you want to. And from all of us, congratulations and thank you.
Well, thank you very much. And for the BDAFL and the NCCU with what they have done this week, and to the media that I've actually spoken to, thank you very, very much. Much appreciated.
All the best. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please stay on camera, guys. Damon, come on in. Just like to thank John Sullivan there. That's an extraordinary performance. I cannot underestimate 1,000 games. That's amazing. Damon, welcome to the camera. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Damon O'Shea from the Finance Shed, one of the major sponsors of the Warners Bay Footy Club. Damon, first of all, welcome to our telecast, and again, thank you for your support of football.
Thanks very much. It's great to be here, and normally I'm a pretty tall guy, but around this club, I'm one of the shortest people about.
Yeah, I might have you covered by just a couple of inches, although I've got no hair. Talk to us about your business. You're a finance broker, and your blurb here's got things like tools and equipment finance, vehicle, mortgage, personal finance. Talk to us about what the Finance Shed's about.
So the Finance Shed is a specialist financier. We look after tradies and small businesses. That's what we do. And whatever finance they may require, whether it's tools, whether it's equipment, whether it's mortgage finance, insurances, whatever financial needs they have, we're there to look after.
And how did you get involved with the Warners Bay Footy Club? How did that evolve? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Marty is both the first grade coach, is both a mate of mine and a client of mine, and he approached me and suggested that this might be a good club to get involved with. I got to meet Todd, the club president, and a few of the other members, and it's a really great culture here at this club, and it's a perfect fit for a business like mine.
Look, it's great to have you on board with both the club here and also as part of the wider football community. I don't think you'll regret it. The football community is very strong, even in a non-dominant Australian rules area like us. So I don't think you'll regret it. Website is www.financeshed.com.au, and you encourage people to get on there and have a look at your products and give you a call.
Absolutely, yes. We're a local company, so Newcastle people love dealing with Newcastle people, please give us a call. Jump on the website or the Facebook page. We'd love to talk to you.
I don't live in Newcastle, but I'm here a lot with sport all year round, and I find that Newcastle people do like they're very much about local people and about local businesses and supporting it more so than any other place I think of it's in Australia. So it's a very astute point. Good club here at Warners Bay. Lots of things happening with the ground being done up and club rooms coming. You must be very happy to be involved.
Yeah, terrific to be involved today. We've come down and blown up a few hundred balloons for the kids, which has been great fun. And it's just a terrific atmosphere here today. We've really enjoyed being here.
Yeah, the training shirts that Warners Bay have done up with the Finance Shed on, the cracking shirts, they look really good, and it certainly struck me out with the first time we saw Warners Bay this year. They're very good and a great design. You're at Bolton Street in Newcastle. That's the office location, is that correct?
That's That's correct. So 16A Bolton Street up on level 4. Easiest way to find me, though, is to just give me a call.
Not a problem. And also we've got, so Damon's email address, everybody, is damon@financeshed.com.au. The website is www.financeshed.com.au. Please give him a call. We want to support our local people, and particular people that are putting their hand in their pocket, support our local footy. Damon, I'd like to thank you very much for supporting footy and giving us some of your time today. Really appreciate you setting up the tent and all the stuff that you're doing for Warners Bay. Just hope for a very long and successful relationship between the two, and we do thank you for your time once again and your support of football. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And it's a great club, and I'm sure I'll be involved for a long, long time.
That's great to hear. So Damon O'Shea from the Finance Shed, major sponsor of the Warners Bay Footy Club. We'll be back with you shortly.
Be a part of Black Diamond AFL, where the players jump higher, kick longer, and where the women run faster and faster.
We are Cardiff.
We are Gosford.
We are Killarney Vale.
We are Lake Macquarie.
We are Maitland.
We are Musselburgh.
We are Nelson Bay.
We are Newcastle City.
We are Newcastle.
We are Singleton.
We are Terrigal Avoca.
We are the entrance Baddo Bay.
We are Warners Bay.
We are Wild Lakes.
We are the umpires.
We are the Black Diamond AFL.
Join a Black Diamond AFL club today.
It's a surprise when you open the door. When you open your eyes, a little smile that turns my whole world inside out. Little touch and I'm yours. Tell me you can be mine. It's like I'm dreaming you're the one I'm
The Havel H2, from just $23,990 drive away. Every drive is a surprise.
every day.
Have it all.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. While both Warners Bay and Cardiff are warming up for the second half, we'll start with some scores. Firstly, with the Black Diamond Cup. At half-time at Hilton Moore Oval, Terrigal Avoca are leading Nelson Bay 4 goals, 9-33 to Nelson Bay's 1 goal, 2-8. Here at Vane Oval, it is 4 goals, 4 for Warners Bay, leading Cardiff 2 goals, 4-16. And at Adelaide Street Oval, Killarney Vale 2 goals, 9-21, trailing Newcastle City 10 goals, 2-62. Dave.
Black Diamond Plate, Terrigal Avoca 13-15, 93 defeated Musselburgh 3-3-21. Just keeping an eye on that in the centre there, Louis. We'll just get through plate scores, I think, this time. Maitland 5-4-34, leading Singleton 3-4-22. Wyong Lakes 7-9-51, Lake Macquarie 6-1-37. Gosford 17-12-1-14. The entrance Baddo Bay at Passage Road 4-4-28. There's some score updates for you. We'll come back to some other scores. I'd like to thank John Sullivan and Damon O'Shea for their time at halftime, and it was wonderful to see the Auskick kids out there again. So, just about ready to go here. Harrison Crook has the football. Just waiting for everybody to get ready here, Lucas Holmes.
Should be a very intriguing second half. It'll be interesting to see how Cardiff come out from their halftime break to see if they put the pressure on early.
if they're not anything else than ripping in at the football, then I'll be very surprised. I think they might have got a dressing down. It didn't sound overly heated in the Cardiff change rooms, right next to where we are. So Harrison Cook's got the footy in the air, and we're away with what should be a fascinating second half. Warners Bay up by 13 points. Yench and Crawley, and that one's Yench. He gets his body in line. O'Brien roving beautifully in front of Hunter. Gets that ball down towards the edge of the square. Oh, Dipsy Doodle was Lennon. Ball comes back here. Long ball, a bit of a helicopter really. Doesn't favour anyone in particular. O'Brien's got a handball out. Metcalf, who has... No, sorry, that's not Metcalf, that's O'Donnell. Lucas Holmes has done some homework at halftime. When we get a break, we'll give you a bit of information on who's playing loose. Sorensen gets the football down to centre half forward. Good tackle, gone! And great tackle. Is that Hayes again? Oh, goodness me. When Marty Ryman goes through his statistics, Lucas Holmes, and finds that Jake Hayes has made 2 free kick tackles inside forward 50, that is going to be a big tick.
He will be very, very happy with Jake Hayes. Around the back.
Luke? Sorry, it's Jake. What's he done? Point. Just faded at the death. Warners Bay 4-5-29, Cardiff 2-4-16. Yeah, Marty Ryan will be very happy with that. I think he'll be very happy with the way they're going. They've got to just stick at it, though. Hunter's got the body on here. Oh, coming over the top was Brant Joe. Ball interfered with there. Little right foot kick. He's effective, actually. Really gets some distance. Oh, lovely $1 million bounce right in front of us. Out comes Spore. Out towards Lennon. Gibbons bodies him out of it. Should be a Shepherd on there. James puts a tackle on, but he's done the business. Well done, Gibbons. Oh, Mark in front. Guess who? Ben Hunter, very sure hands. Now, Jake is loitering with intent, but he goes on to the side to Nickel. Good option. Now, he should go centrally, and he does. Puts it to about 40 metres out. Mark taken. Sorensen, who's looking very dangerous in the forward line, Louis.
Yeah, he's looking very dangerous, Sorensen. He's been good all around the ground and pushing up the ground to receive the ball about in the centre.
This cannot be the same Cardiff effort that they've had in the last 2 games. They just seem to be off today. Warners Bay have been a little bit too committed, too many numbers at the ball. Sorensen for a goal. John Sullivan has not moved. Goal, Ryan Sorensen. Warners Bay go further in front. Lucas Holmes is grinning like a Cheshire cat here. Ryan Sorensen kicks a goal. Warners Bay 5-5-35. Cardiff 2-4-16. LJ.
Star 104.5 FM. Star 104.5 plays the music we all love and has proudly supported the Black Diamond AFL since 2005.
Indeed they have. There's the replay of the kick. Just to the right of centre. John Sullivan. There's the 2-gun kid. Well. And now, Lucas, Warners Bay have kicked 3 of the last 4.
They have, as the ball's thrown in.
Crawley gets that tap out. Kernahan has really been solid in and under. And what Kernahan, the type of build that Kernahan is, it frees Hunter up. Hunter usually is the one in and under all the time. Kernahan does that as well. And he seems to be a very good pickup for the club, Lucas. Now that's held in there. O'Brien's got a good tackle on. I think that's Crawley at the bottom of the pack.
It is.
Yep. Spoke to him before the game. He's in good health, which is great after his health scare last year. Wonderful seeing him back playing football. Odds are even, but Crawley gets a second tap out. Give that one to him. Handball out, O'Brien. Doesn't. Oh, gone. That is gone.
Josh Nickel. Who is the player or was playing loose, and Metcalf for Cardiff.
So, as Lucas Holmes has done some learning at half time, which is most appreciated. And Nickel has had a lot of injuries, so hasn't he? Tristan Warner on mark. Goes laterally. Finds Sorensen way out at purgatory. Now, the pockets at Warners Bay aren't huge. He'd be entitled to go back and take a shot. Goes hot spot. Stewart, what's he doing up there? He's going to lose membership of the Backman's Union. What is Lincoln Stewart doing up forward?
I've got no idea. As some of the Warners Bay boys next to us are a bit laughing, a bit hilarious about that Link Stewart coming forward.
Colin good enough with the football. Forward pocket, Warners Bay. Luke Wright just does enough to win that contest. Ball comes out. That is McCart. Ball at ground level. Wants to get rid of it. Harrison Cook says, thank you, that is mine. True centre half forward position for Warners Bay. Dangerous position for Cardiff. Yench with a backhand, a lovely tap out. Oh, good footy. interesting handball that was sort of... Oh, that's
below
over.
the knees.
Oh,
Sorry.
really? Great call, Lucas Holmes. I thought that was against Crawley. Yep, good call. Now, Ben Crawley's a ruckman. And I'm not going to be overly confident in tipping this one. Off to the side. Way off to the side. Jens pushes his man out. That's Luke Roach. Metcalf left-footed. Sticks to the boundary line. And intercept marked by Tristan Warner. Who comes laterally and finds Luke Roach. Now, he's gone. He just plays on. He could have gone back and taken a kick. Oh, looks for his brother. Just interfered. Out that ball comes. Nichols at the bottom there. So's Macca. Ball held in there. Great view from our wireless camera there. Luke Roach is in there. As is Macca, as is Clements. Harrison Cook says mine. Tapped out by Yench. Nickel goes to the banana and he's not overly successful. Ball still in. Hayes, can he do something from there? Very unselfish. Great work, Yench. What's he paid there? I'm stunned that Yench has got that free kick. I thought he went to punch and wasn't interfered with. Anyway, that's fine. Stewart, great mark at the back. Really skillful mark by Hugh O'Neill. Cardiff need more of this. He's gone lateral and finds Yench. Hunter's too close. Ooh, could have been Ping Lucas under the rules of football, I think. Ball comes out here to O'Donnell. He's a left footer. He'll wheel around there. Goes to his natural side. Looks downfield for and finding Wivel, who's just worried out of it by Devil once again. Crotty with a right footer. Looking for Sorensen and finding him. He's been good today, Lucas.
He's been
very lively.
One of their top 2 or 3 players, Ryan Sorensen.
I would agree. I think Lachlan Devil might have a bit to say with that. Hunter's tried to elbow his Yench out the way. Unsuccessful, thankfully. Needs to go centrally. Fine. He's going for Hayes here. He's in front. Great punch out. Really good defensive work by Hugh O'Neill there. So, Warners Bay 35, leading Cardiff 16, 5-5-2-4. 7 minutes in, Lucas. All Warners Bay, really.
It is still in a bit of a lull, though, I think, Dave. It's no side is really... Well, Warners Bay have had most of the possession, but no really scoreboard pressure as yet. They just need to break through, or Cardiff could come through on the counter and pay dividends for them.
Indeed. Ryman's going with Ruckman changing off the bench, leaving Luke Watch against Yench up in forward 50, and Yench is killing him there. Now Yench gets a real luck. No disrespect to Luke, but now he gets Crawley. Let's see who wins this one. No one ball hits the ground. Everybody can get it now. O'Brien going through very courageously. Oh, great tackle, however. Chad Mayo gets the football off his teammate O'Brien. Wivel in front. He's got 1-on-3. What can he do here? He's actually done quite well. Can he make a tackle? No, he can't. He's still put pressure on. Stewart gets rid of that football. Interesting. I bet you goes the line. That is probably a pretty good result for Warners Bay. Wivel actually did quite well with a 1-on-3.
He's got into the game of late, Aaron Wivel, just starting to put some more forward pressure on and getting the ball one-on-one is what he needs to make an impact.
Sorry, I interrupted.
No, that's fine.
He needs some delivery. Let's face it, he needs to send him and give him the ball. Ball comes out, Gibbs left-footed. Quickly, is it out of the fall? It is. Right in front of the benches. So Josh Nickel going to stand the mark. Ball comes in, sticks to the line. James tries to buff his man out. Lachlan Deverill, outstanding. Roach, 1-2. Now, can he deliver? Gibbons, at the back is Hunter. Now, that's dangerous. Gibbons should be shepherding here. He tries his best. Can't quite put off. That was Bellymore. He's done an excellent job. He's on his non-dominant side. O'Neill, direction O'Donnell. Live to O'Brien. Can he get some ball to Wivel one-on-one? No, he can't. Oh, Wivel's still there. James should kick a goal. Wow, that was needed. Very well done. Good forward play. Good pressure, Cardiff. Back in the game to a certain extent. Cameron James a goal. Cardiff 3-4-22. Warners Bay 5-5-35 after 9.25 minutes. Louis?
Bar TV Sports specialises in the live streaming and broadcasting of local sport, including the Black Diamond AFL. Bar TV Sports, making your game the main game.
There's the replay. Curves that one around beautifully, James. Very good performance. And that was a situation, Lucas, where they got quick footy, even numbers. Wivel did enough. They got the ball to ground. Made a contest. Goal. They need a couple more now because Warners Bay is still in the ascendancy. Ball comes back to Harrison Cook. Ground's been good today. McDonald's changed now. So we have Clint James. So we've got the reserve ruckman in. James for Cardiff, McDonald for Warners Bay. Let's see who gets this contest. Good high throw. McDonald clearly. Kernahan tries to beat a man. Should be paid against him. Got to be a free kick for James. And he's paid. He's got to get rid of that footy or else he's going to get pinned for 50.
That's 50.
Does enough to hold him up. James goes lateral. He's trying to find Dippolito. Jake Roach gets that ball out of bounds just in front of centre wing. Out on this returfed Fane Oval, Lucas Holmes.
Yeah, it's been held up well so far. I think it looks.
How you going, buddy? Yeah, good, mate. How are you? Yeah, good. Did you end up playing today?
Really good.
No.
James McDonald again.
Oh, really?
McDonald's got him shaded, I think. Ball goes down there to the forward line for Warners Bay. Coming through very hard, O'Donnell. He's left-footed. He'll put them into attack again. Wivel's at the back. No, that's actually Chapman, I think. Ball comes out here. They're trying to put men in the football. Out of bounds. Just near the 50-metre arc. And the light pole, the southeast light pole here at Fane Oval. So, 13 points to Warners Bay. McDonald and James. McDonald's got body position. No one gets the football. James does enough to worry him out of it. Ball comes out here. Dangerous place for Mayo to be. That's Vukovic. What's he done there? That's a goal from nowhere. 2 goals in a row to Cardiff. Game on. Another goal to... first goal, Matt Vukovic. Cardiff now 4-4. Warners Bay 5-5. Warners Bay leading by 7. LJ?
The entertainment grounds on the Central Coast. The entertainment grounds has quickly established itself as the premier events location on the Central Coast. The entertainment grounds is an indoor and outdoor multi-purpose community facility for functions, events, festivals, weddings, exhibitions, as well as horse racing.
Game starting to liven up, LJ.
It is.
2 goals in a row to Cardiff.
It is. It was always going to be, Dave. It was just a matter of when.
Indeed. Let's see what happens here. Interesting. McDonald's very, very impressive with his tap ruck work today, I think. Very impressive.
I think whatever team gets this centre clearance from this ruck contest is going to be on top here as Parsons goes to bounce.
Good bounce too. McDonald. Clearance comes to Dippolito. Now that ball comes out to Vukovic. One-hand handball, and that's a throw. Umpire in perfect position. And here they go. Wivel's having a bit in there. 10 bags at 10 paces. Wiv. Back you go. McGrath with the football. Jake Roach. They get him off his feet. However, they get the football down long and direct. Who's in there? Hayes. That's a good mark taken. I think that's Metcalf. No, it's not. It's Liam Gibson. Played in the forwards last year for Cardiff, Louis. Gone back this year. Commentary box side. McDonald has the sit. McGrath at the back. Wivel's trying to put a tackle on it, ineffectual. McGrath's actually done very well. Can he get the ball to someone? Oh, McGuinness misses with a banana. Would have been useful with a left foot there. So Warners Bay 5-6-36. Cardiff 4-4-28. We've gone, Louis, 13 and a half minutes by the time this ball's kicked.
We have, Dave, and Cardiff, as you said, 2 goals starting to work their way back into this contest. Although their momentum could be halted if Warners Bay somehow snag a goal out of here.
Going short to the pocket, successful. Spore goes much longer, gets the ball almost to centre wing. Schindler Taylor, who hasn't been that prominent today. Solo Brown out there, ball out of bounds. Family and Sponsors Day here at Warners Bay. Very good numbers. A lot of people here at the footy. It's been a most enjoyable atmosphere. And the game's just starting to warm up. James and McDonald. Actually, James got that one. That ball comes out to Kernahan. Little tap out to Metcalf. Got to get rid of it. Oh, he nearly got tackled by McGuinness. Coming through was Gibson. Very well done by the dependable backman Stewart. Handball more in hope than to a man. Turns around. That was Spore again. Ball going out their flank. Now Mayo, can he get the football here and step inside his man Van Est? He can't. Gets a handball out, however. Can Cardiff do something here? Gets a hurried right foot kicked as Lennon. Ball comes out. Yench. He's done it! Tom Yench roves his own spilt mark and kicks a very, very good goal for a very big ruckman. Cardiff on the fly here. 3 straight goals. Cardiff 5-4, Warners Bay 5-6. LJ.
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery. Sports Coast Trophy, the leading supplier of trophies and embroidery on the Central Coast. They are also proud supporters of the Black Diamond AFL.
We thank Sports Coast and all of our major sponsors. There's Matt Spinks doing the water running today in the usual Jimmy Newburn green. Matt Spinks has got the colours on today. There's Damon O'Shea from Finance Shed. He's the man to go and speak if you need to get some finance breaking done. Give us a wave, Damo. There you go, mate. There he is.
Yay.
There he is. There you go, big fella. You're right on camera. Back to the football. Tom McDonald. Out the ball comes O'Brien. Cardiff on a flyer here. Can Wivel get some football? That'll be dangerous. James Roves. Tackle without the footy, I thought, Deverill. Wivel get a handball out. Right foot kick comes out. Scrubby Adam finds his man. Now that is Brant Jobe. Now he's inside 50, Lucas. There is, looking at those camera shots, no breeze. And as we've said before, the pockets here at Warners Bay are not deep. So he is going to take a kick, Louis. This will be interesting.
It will be.
Into his run up now. Very deliberate. Going to kick inside 50. Doesn't get a full piece of that. That's touched to the side, I think. Just waiting on the goal umpire's Lowe's call. Now, I don't think he's seen that. And they're having a conference as to see. That's clearly behind, Lucas.
Yep.
That should be given a point. There's no way it was a goal. Right, point given, correct result. Cardiff now 1 point behind. Warners Bay 5-6, Cardiff 5-5. We've gone 16 and a half minutes into this third quarter, and it is now a struck match. Really good last 40 minutes of the game coming. McDonald wanted the football. Oh, well done. He called for that, got the ball kicked to him. Very good pack mark. Ball comes out in front of the commentary position. Oh, however, not a good delivery. Metcalf's in front. He's given Luke Roach a bit of a touch-up today. Touch ball there by Kernahan. Wonder whether he's 10 metres away. That's another matter. Ball comes out there from Givens. Now there's wide open spaces here for Brown. Goes to ground. Couldn't quite mark it. Can Cardiff make him pay? No. Out the ball. Yes, they've got the football out now. Down to the half-forward line. Mark not taken by Lennon. McDonald gets his body in there, but Lennon gets the football out. Jake Roach is in there. Out comes the Macart. Josh Nicol, is it?
Van Est,
thank you. To Deverill. You would have got 25 possessions so far. Jack Roach goes the punch, does the business, and gets Warners Bay a stoppage just forward of centre wing for Cardiff. We've gone 7.5 minutes, and the Hawks are down by a point, having kicked the last 3 goals in this quarter, Lucas Holmes.
They sure have, and they're looking good at the moment, the Hawks.
Yes, the momentum's certainly changed. Out the ball comes to Gretz. Gets a handball out. Jake Roach is there. He will go long. Goes as long as he can. Down the line. And the ball goes over Corey Devill's head and Julian Clements. Good tackle. Deverill gets the football away. Gibson supports his man. That should be not paid. Gretz. Out the ball comes O'Brien. Hunter puts the body on. Kernahan, there's some hard nuts. Can the football come out? Kernahan's at the bottom of the pack. No is the answer. Umpire says, I'll have it, thank you. Now, he's called time off. I think we've got an injury to Kernahan. Not surprising, Lucas. He was buffeted in that contest. Gee, I hope he's not concussed.
Head and neck by the looks of that, but he's
getting up. He's certainly shaken up. Now, he should be taken off. The trainer should get him off straight away. He's struggling. Out the ball comes to James. Short throw in. Roach gets a handball out. Schindler Taylor in the vicinity. Brown gets an interesting handball out. Schindler Taylor immediately wrapped up by Chapman. Ball comes out here. Oh, O'Brien's been really impressive today. He's very clean. Ball comes out to Metcalf. Good feet too. Metcalf on the back foot, but hits a nice handball. Now there's pressure put on here. Warners Bay's got a 3-on-1. They've got to be precise, Cardiff. They are. Ball comes back from Davies. All the way back to quarterback. Looking for and not finding. That ball, the punch comes from Van Est. O'Brien again, lovely hands, and they've got out of what could have been a difficult situation. Torp goes all the way down to Tristan Warner. Crotty's there and thereabouts. Who's up here at centre-half forward for him, Lucas? He's gone short, finds Jake Roach, who's on his own. Is there a free kick there? There is not. Player down. I think he might have run into Ben Hunter, not what you'd really like to do on a Saturday afternoon. The barrel chest that Hunter would hit hard. Marked in front by Metcalf, who's been very good. Lucas, he was the loose man designate, wasn't he?
He was, and he hasn't on his haunches now, but...
Helicopter a bit. Ball comes out. Mayo should have been pinged against him. Kernahan picks it up one-handed. Very strong upper body. Goes long. At the back! Brown can't quite. Very close. Handball out now. He had a right to pick now. Schindler Taylor. Let's see him talk this through. Hayes. Schindler Taylor should come back here and get a kick to this one. Good tackle, however. Cardiff doing very well. Vukovic, this game has changed. Gibbons on his own, however. That was more of a hit and hope kick. Will go laterally, will he? He will for a 16-metre pass. Warner, who's been impressive, goes long. Very direct. I thought that's a free kick, is it? Or is he paid the mark to Metcalf? He's paid the mark. Thought the whistle might have been before the contact. Goes short, wide, finds his man.
We'll get a bit of time. That was Toby Mackart down a few minutes ago, Dave.
Mackart, thank you. Thank you, Lucas. Let's hope he's okay. Long ball comes out. Wivel in there, almost over the shoulder against Wivel, but not paid. Yeah, he's complaining about the umpire. You won't get much traction there, Wiv. Warners Bay 5-6, Cardiff 5-5. We've gone 21 minutes in this third quarter. Been pulsating time quarter this one. Cardiff right back in it. Low-scoring game, but a good one. O'Brien gets away from the tackle. That's Gretz out there on the flank. Great tackle by Ferguson. Now, what's he going to pay here? My footy? Yep. My football. Joey O'Brien. Up they go. Crawley and James. So Yenchi's having an extended break this quarter, Lucas. It's noticeable. Out that ball comes. Scrubby right foot kick. Is that going to go in the full? It is in front of O'Donnell. Now, I think that'll be to Dean Crotty. I'm not quite sure where that ball's crossed the line. Yep, it is Dean Crotty's ball, far flank. Crotty with a 45-metre kick. A big man fly. Off the hands. Out of bounds. Stoppage. True centre wing. Lucas?
The way it's going, it's going to have one moment from either side who either make a mistake or pounce on a mistake that may result in this game being decided, Dave, by the looks of things.
Yeah, Marty Ryman will have to put the thinking cap on at three-quarter time. Cardiff have been dominant this quarter and got themselves right back in. The only good thing for Warners Bay is they are in front, and they're still playing good football. Warners Bay, without the football, I would have thought 200, not paid. Now, there's been a whistle there. Free kick 2. It is Hunter, I think.
Must have been paid out of zone, I think.
And Yench is 5 metres in front of the mark. That mark should be 5 minutes back. Anyway, Hunter can't quite find a man. Play on's been called. Yench doesn't go past him. Lovely. Oh, no, I beg your pardon. Straight down O'Donnell straight. Can they make him pay? Lovely grab, Wibble in front. That's where you need to see Wibble. That's 50 metres. He went straight across the mark. That's 50 and has been... Wibble's pointed that out. Crotty's gone straight across the mark. Now, if that's inside 50, it'll be in the goal square. And it is. So, moment of ill discipline, let's call it, or forgetfulness. It's not inside the square. I beg your pardon. Just outside the point of the square. Crotty's protesting, but that was the decision. Wivel free second. And amazingly, the Cardiff Football Club are in front here at Fane Oval. Cardiff. 6-5-41, Warners Bay 5-6-36. We've gone 23 and a half minutes here in the first quarter. Aaron Wivel, his first mark of the day, and then gets the benefits of a 50. Louis.
Subway Marksman Workforce. Marksman Workforce have been great supporters of the Black Diamond AFL since 2016.
Yes, they have. We thank Marksman's Workforce and all of our wonderful sponsors. So... Wivel started to come into play a bit more. Cardiff, 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive goals. Back in front here at Fane Oval. All promises to be, there can't be long left in this quarter, Louis, and it promises to be an excellent last quarter in outstanding conditions for football here at Fane Oval.
It sure will be, Dave.
Umpire Parsons going to bounce. And that's outside. No, it's played. It stayed inside the circle. Hunter cackled out of that. Could have been a free kick. Kernahan's in there. Gets it out. Oh, that's over the shoulder against Yench. Paid. Perfect view of that in our camera position there. Kernahan comes square to Ferguson. Left-footed. Down the line. Nickel, who's been prominent today. Hayes on the short lead. And goes to him. No, you've got a man in the slot. Gee, they've got to do better than that. If they've got a loose man, they've got to think it out better, Lucas.
They sure have, Dave.
Spore, left-footed, down the line. Lennon could have marked that. He was clearly in front. Ball comes out. O'Brien, who's just about been the best Cardiff player on the paddock, I reckon. Ball down the line, and he's on his own. Oh, very good, Gibbons. Free kick. Sorry, I'm not sure what that free kick is. I thought that was a fair spoil. But anyway, James in front, getting the benefit in front. Wivel's on the lead on your screen. There's Wivel. Aaron Wivel again. Lincoln Stewart. Oh, it's on in the middle. That comes a big fact that Lincoln Stewart just gave a little bit of a nudge. Oh, has Wivel got another 50?
I think so, yes.
Wow. So that is because Link Stewart gave him a little nudge in the back. Aaron Wivel, 2 50-metre penalties in 3 minutes. The mark should be on the line. That was inside 50.
Though I do think, I think it was Ben Hunter retaliated too, which would
you reckon so?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Third goal, Wivel. And amazingly, Cardiff are now 11 points in front. Cardiff 7-5, playing much better football. Warners Bay 5-6. LJ?
Subway Morisset is open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch and dinner. Trading hours 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Support local businesses. Subway, eat fresh.
Don't mind a Subway myself.
Who doesn't, Dave?
Foot long with meatballs for me. I love them.
Chicken fillet for me, Dave?
Chicken fillet for the great Louis. So, now this quarter's gone a long time because there's been so many goals kicked. We've had 6 goals this quarter, 5 of them to Cardiff, who have extraordinarily got themselves in front. Just by good solid footing and a bit more. Getting Wivel the football quickly has paid dividends, hasn't it? He had to sit there all the way. Harrison Crook from the far side. Crawley and Yench back on the ball. Yench, that's very, very good work to O'Donnell. I think those two might have worked together a bit. Wivel again, dragged out of it, could have been paid. Not paid. Ball comes out, Lennon, little scrubby right foot kick. He's in front here. That's the siren. Now, that mark shouldn't be paid. I don't think it has been. The umpire's got that excellent decision. James marked that about a second late. So, at the end of quarter number 3, Cardiff 7-5-47, Warners Bay 5-6-36. Lucas, Warners Bay's goals, please.
Warners Bay goal kickers, 2 goals, Jake Hayes, and then singles to Jake Roach, Ryan Sorensen, and Kai McGrath.
Cardiff, 3 goals to Aaron Wivel, singles to Tom Yench, Cameron Jones, Kieran Bellamore, and Matt Vukovic. We'll come back to you. We'll go and get some scores from around the ground, Zooey. We'll come back to you shortly with the pulsating final quarter here at Fane Oval.
It's like I'm dreaming, you're the one I'm all about. Say
The Havel H2. From just $23,990 drive away. Every drive is a surprise. Have it all.
Just before we get going for the fourth quarter, Terrigal Avoca leading Nelson Bay by 72 in the Black Diamond Cup at East Gosford. Newcastle City leading Killarney Vale by 45 points at Adelaide Street Oval. Big turnaround at Singleton. Singleton leading Maitland by 15 points at three-quarter time. Wins to the entrance, the Terrigal Avoca in Black Diamond Plate and Gosford over Terrigal Avoca. Over the entrance, Paddo Bay. Lucas, just let me know how we're going. I'll keep on getting the scores. And Wyong Lakes are leading Lake Macquarie by 34 points around the corner from us in the plate. Reserve grade wins to Terrigal Avoca, Cardiff, Killarney Vale, Maitland and Lake Macquarie. In women's, wins to Warners Bay, Killarney Vale, Maitland, Wyong Lakes and Newcastle City. So there's the latest updates for you. So Terrigal Avoca are on their way to a big victory. Newcastle City are leading by 45 points and are seemingly home there at Adelaide Street. Here, however, we have a game on our hands with the fourth quarter about to start. Lucas, anything's possible here.
It sure is, Dave.
Yench and McDonald, away we go. McDonald give that one to Hunters Fossick as he usually does. Now, Kernahan has been tackled again, and the decision is holding the football for no effort. Yench, who's come into the game more, Lucas, in the second half.
He has been
an important goal. Over to Gretz, onto his left. Link Stewart in front, rooting the play as he always does. Unorthodox kind of kicking, but it's effective. Oh, not this time. Over Roach and goes straight down Gretz's throat. Call to play on. Natural left footer. 1-on-2. James has got to make a contest. Does, but a push in the back to Lincoln Stewart.
Correct there.
Yeah, he interfered with his back. Yeah. In fact, the decision's gone to Gibbs. So it wasn't that push in the back or something else. Ball comes out. McDonald can't grab. That's an astonishing decision. I thought, well, for more money, that was McDonald.
Or he just played on.
Who knows?
It's gone now.
It's gone now. Right in front of the camera position, just off centre wing. Yench and McDonald. McDonald give that one to. Got his hand to that one. Hunter gets the ball forward. However, it's gone in a scrubby kick now. McGuinness, who's been quiet for two quarters, needs to go and put some a big effort in here. He's got his in later. He's got to get rid of it now. So Clements is in there with him. A good contest. And ball comes out. Well done by the umpire. Let play go. Handball out from McDonald. Got to get rid of it. Does. Schindler Taylor also needs to lift and get some kicks. Ball comes out here. No, not Gibbons. Ball comes out to Bellymore. He'll turn onto his left. And he's away. Tries to be precise with the kick. James in front of Stewart that time. James over the shoulder, I thought, towards the death. That's what he's complaining about. Ball comes back and is taken by Bellymore on the left again. This time goes longer. He's got a man open in Gretz, who's been solid. Away he goes. Looking for... Ducked his head a bit, I thought, there, Wivel. He's entitled to keep going. Gets a handball out. However, to Lincoln Stewart. Tackle made. I think that's holding the man back here. Given by Harrison Crook. Indeed. So Stewart to take the kick at 25 metres out from his own goal. Warners Bay have got to kick some goals quickly. They're 11 points behind. Long left foot, raking left foot kick down that far boundary line. Lennon's there. The ball stayed in. Wow, Tristan Warner, good tackle. Yeah, and paid, I reckon.
Against the Cardiff player there, I think.
Wow. I'm very surprised. I thought that was a legitimate tackle.
Was it a sling?
That's a good question. He's wounded.
And
he's struggling.
Yeah, he's been calling.
They've been calling out someone. Is it his shoulder? No. Is it hands moving okay? I think he's just shaken up. Shaken up on the play there. Can he get up? Here comes the trainer. So has play actually stopped, or are we going to continue on? He might actually be off the field of play. He seems to be okay. I think he's just just sore. Lucas, that could be a very good call. It could have been a sling. Okay, ball comes out here into the Warners Bay forward line. Inch at the back there. Now, what's he going to do? Nice, precise handball. Lovely. Gretz, O'Brien. Oh, this is a training drill. Now he has to stop and think. Has to go long. Wivel in front where he has to be. Takes the mark. Dropped his head a touch there, but he ends up taking mark on the second grab. Wivel starting to cause a problem for Deverill, who was absolutely run rampant in the first 2.5 quarters.
I was about to ask Billy go back and have a shot, but it looks like I've answered my own question there.
Short run up, but he's going to be inside 50. Gee, he's got a good piece of that. That's close. Just off to the side near us, up in our position here in the forward pocket. Point to Aaron Wivel. So Cardiff now up by 2 straight kicks. 7-6, 5-6. We've gone 4 minutes into the last quarter. Jake Roach, he'll kick this ball into the centre square if he wants to. Just about. What a beautiful kick of a football he is. O'Brien with the football. He's been just about the best player on the ground, Luke. He's been outstanding. Oh, lovely pass. Ball comes out there to Ballymore onto his left. Gets a handball out. He's trying to find forward options. Mayo. O'Brien. Another handball. Now they need a kick shortly. Right foot check side kick. Jake Roach in front. Jake Roach might actually be playing loose in defence. This is coming out towards Ferguson. Has a look. Punched out by Mayo professionally. I wonder whether Jake Roach has gone back in the slot here. I don't think he's on a man. Just have a look over here in front of us, Lucas. Or has Jake Roach got James at the moment? Here comes Crotty back. Yes, Roach has put himself into the slot there. He's actually coming up to participate, but he's sitting there loose in defence, Lucas Holmes. Sure of it.
He sure is, Dave. You're right on it there.
Crotty, much to my surprise, is not standing Wivel. He's been standing James when he's been on the park, and Deverill's had Wivel all day. So, out the ball comes Gretz. No, that's actually Chapman. Can he keep that ball in? Is it out of bounds of the full? It is. Chapman's left foot goes astray. Now, Wivel's coming back to pick up Roach, I think, and they're going to leave the mark alone. Now, if Deverill's got the smarts, no, he's not. Wivel's got 1-on-2, so Roach has freed himself up on that far side. Goes with a precise kick, however, it doesn't find his man. This is an even money ball. Who's going to get this football? 18 is Jobe. Out the ball comes, lovely running. Really good by McGrath. One-handed attempt by McGuinness. And ball goes out just in the Warners Bay forward side of the centre of true centre wing. Lucas, Warners Bay got to start scoring, mate.
They need to, Dave, and I don't know at the moment they're in a bit of a lull for them. I don't know quite where it's come from. Luke Roach is obviously his first game back. He obviously hasn't got the match fitness, but I don't know where else the live wire where it's going to come from.
Now holding the football, yes, tackle made by Cardiff. Time on call. I would think that you could put Jake Roach into the forwards and give him a run at centre half forward. That's an option, but then you've got to get the football in. Mackart, who was down injured earlier, is now playing in, which is great to see. That mark appears to have been taken by Jobe, or is it out of bounds on the full on a kick to Brown? They're consulting here. They're not sure if that ball's going. He caught it cleanly, so it's either a mark or out of bounds.
Throw it in.
So, well, they're saying that then he's touched that ball over the line. I thought he grabbed it clean. Yench and McDonald. Yench with a right-hander. Ball comes out. Good tackle, mate. Does get a left foot kick out. Jake Roach smothered off the boot. Goes without the football. Chapman at the back. Scuffs one in. Oh, James in front where he needs to be. Call play on that, I think. That's the only reason he would have played on there. Wivel 1-on-2. Stays on his feet. Mackhart! Can he do? Kicks a goal. Goal clear. Toby Mackhart, a goal for Cardiff. With Cardiff now leading by 3 goals. Here's the replay. Mackhart running straight through. Uninterrupted. Gets bumped off it at the end by Giz, but it's too late. Cardiff up by 3 goals. Lucas Holmes.
Hunter, we won't have enough time for sponsors read as the ball has already been delivered back to the centre quite quickly and efficiently by the boundary umpires.
We thank Hunter Haval for their support of the Black Diamond Cup.
We do, the
and
major
the
sponsor, yeah.
Ball comes up to Joey O'Brien. James has just changed, and he's now on the ball. Cardiff have got a 6-man forward line, Lucas, in front of us in a huddle. So they've gone the huddle in the forward line. Kernahan's gone the wrong way. Realise it and turns around. Interesting play. Mark should have been taken. He was uninterrupted. Ferguson smothered off the boot. Cardiff are all over at the moment. Can Crawley do something? Down low. Makes a big effort. Tackled. Could be holding the ball. No. Good tackle, Lennon. Things are a bit willing, but it is a Cardiff Warners Bay game, Lucas Holmes.
It is, Dave.
McDonald clearly. Out the ball comes to Dippolito. Held in by Kernahan. Dippolito again, nudged out of it. McGuinness, little short kick. Where's Hayes? Schindler Taylor's up forward now. That's an interesting move. McGuinness should get the handball here. Wasn't perfect. Another chance. Listens to the voice from Nickel, but interrupted by Macart, the goal kicker. Ball comes out to Metcalf. McGuinness in again. 3 or 4 cracks at that football. Couldn't quite get a precise possession. So we are 9 minutes 10 in, Lucas, and Cardiff are 8-6-54 to 5-6-36. Could you just do a quick count for me of the goals, Lucas? I'm just a bit concerned about that score. Nickel can't get rid of the football. In fact, could have been pinged for holding the ball. And he, in fact, has been. Vukovic's got the kick at the back. Called to play on. Gets a handball away despite the efforts of McGuinness. Left foot kick, long ball. Jake Roach, he's almost in within range. If he really gets a hold of it. Got a good piece of it. It's going to fall to the square. Oh, Schindler Taylor expertly kept out of it by Mayo. Is that a mark paid? It is. Is that a reverse? Oh, that's not a reversal. Oh, goodness me. Academy Award. McGuinness runs around and plays on and takes advantage. Goal to David McGuinness off an interesting free kick. Warners Bay, 6-6-42. Cardiff, 8-6-54. Look, I thought that was staged for a bit. Not sure that it was a free kick. Anyway, it's been given, and McGuinness ruthlessly puts him away. We now have a 12-point ball game. Warners Bay, 6-6-42. Cardiff, 8-6-54. Well, Lucas, they've got that goal they needed.
They have, Dave, and that might keep them in the game. That swing of momentum they might get a run on now, thanks to McGuinness. A bit undisciplined by the Cardiff defence with that reversal of the free kick, but that's how the game goes sometimes.
I've said enough. I'll stay out of that one. Okay, James and McDonald. Luke Roach is on the ball too here with his brother. Standing Gretz. O'Brien, who's been superb. Handball out, gets the ball out. Coming straight through were Cardiff. Ball out there at ground level. I think that's Gibbons and Gretz. It is Gibbons. He'll butter up again. Don't worry about that. Comes in. Wivel puts an effective tackle on Warner. Goes one way and runs into trouble. Should have been paid holding the ball. Brown's there. No opportunity. Gretz is putting on a good tackle. Cardiff have certainly lifted their intensity at the clearances, Lucas Holmes. They've won them in the second half.
They have, and that's where Warners Bay were the strongest in the first half too, so they've turned it around completely.
Indeed. Harrison Cook with the footy. Yench gets that one. He's in the forward line. Warner just gets a kick away. Gets it to Luke Roach. Gone. Not paid. Hunter. Oh, pushing the back, surely. Over the shoulder to Hunter. Was called by Harry Crook. Goes lateral. Finding Kai McGrath. Yench standing the mark professionally. Won't let him go. McGrath looking for people. Will he come lateral? He won't. Goes short. Oh, it actually was a good kick. Ferguson should have marked that. McDonald will get tackled and set upon. Now here they go. Dippolito. No, correction, Spoor. Little short kick is perfect to O'Brien. He's away straight away. Yench, he'd be the one you want to kick it to. Can he kick the goal? And it continues on. James has got to keep this alive. Can he work through it? Oh! Beats his man and kicks a very clever goal by stepping Lynch Stewart on the inside. Waiting for an all clear. All clear hasn't been given yet. All clear finally given. Goal to James. Cardiff now 3 goals in front. Cardiff 8-9-6-60. Warners Bay 6-6-42. Lucas Holmes with the ball behind play.
Hunter Haval, looking for a feature pack premium SUV for your family? Check out Hunter Haval and the range of affordable SUVs. Starting from just $23,990 drive away with a 5-year warranty and 5 years roadside assistance. Hunter Haval will give you more. Book or test drive today.
That was a lovely inside step here. Stewart probably should have taken the inside line and pushed him out, but he stepped him inside. Again, Cardiff going with a 5 or 6 man forward line in a huddle about 25 metres in front of the goals. Can't see it on your screen at the moment, but it's an interesting ploy by Cardiff. They're getting all their forwards together. Certainly worked there with Yench and Wivel in the same area. Parsons. Umpire Parsons. That ball's gone outside the circle. That'll be thrown up. I've got no doubt, Lucas, from an umpiring perspective, that centre circle is not quite even.
Yep.
There's been so many gone sideways today. So, James Crawley gets upended and could have got a free kick. Hope he's okay. He's actually hurt.
Stayed down.
He stayed down. Let's hope Crawley's all right. Would you mind keeping an eye on Ben, please?
I shall.
I wonder if he's hurt his head. Free kick given to Cardiff in the background. Crawley's still not in a good way. Ball comes out. Gretzi's been very good in the second half. He's starting to get a lot of the footy. Left foot kick, trying to find Wivel and James. Gets to James. Free kick to James against Stewart. I'm assuming that's holding the man. Grab it. Yep. He's just signalled Lucas grabbing of the high collar.
Yep.
Stewart's perplexed. I must have been. We're a fair way away from him. Now there's Crawley on your screen. Seems to be. He's still struggling. Maybe a bit winded. Let's hope he's all right. So James for his second goal in 90 seconds. Almost to put pay to the Dogs here. Can he kick the goal? Big and high. Tom Yench loves it. Another goal, Cameron James. Third goal for him. That is almost done and dusted. Cardiff's 10-6-66. Running all over Warners Bay. 6-6-42. LJ.
Belmont 16-footer Sailing Club. Located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie, Belmont 16 is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. For all the latest news and promotions, visit 16s.com.au or find us on Facebook, the home of the Black Diamond AFL.
In a wonderful location on Lake Macquarie. It's just pristine land. It's a beautiful spot.
No, you can't get much better than that there, Dave, I don't think.
No, absolutely not. Harrison Cook with the footy. Crawley's again he's either gone under the football or been tunnelled out of it. That's twice he's fallen awkwardly in 3 minutes. So this is another change ruckman. This is Lachlan Carey. So James and Yench, neither of them on the ball at the moment. Crawley gets out on the come down. Ball comes out. Kernahan's got an effective tackle. He's got to get rid of the footy. This fella Spore's been impressive. Held out of it. I'm sorry, that's not Spore. That's Ballymore, who's also been good today. Kick to goal. Held out of that football by Kernahan without having it. Now he's just inside the square. In fact, he's on the cricket block. Looking for Mayo right in front of your screens. Lots of room. Beautifully finds that Spore. Shanks the kick a bit. Ends up, should have taken that mark in the long run, Dippolito. Ben Hunter left-footed. Hayes is behind here. Needs to be in front. O'Donnell's got the footy. Correction, Gibson. Ball goes laterally. Finds Metcalf. Over there to Ballymore. Now he's left-footed. He'll want to come onto his left. Has a bounce. Long low kick. And beautiful spot of Yench. Yench is just outside 50. Goes laterally. Finds lovely running by O'Donnell. Good football, Cardiff. Looking ominous for Warners Bay. In fact, if he kicks this, it's over.
I tend to agree with you there, Dave.
Much as you don't wish to.
No, correct.
O'Donnell will kick from about 35, 40 metres. Not sure if he's got that straight. No, John Sullivan goes left. So, 10-7-67. That's an important point, actually. That means Warners Bay have got to kick 5 goals. I'm quite happy to say that the game's over and done and dusted. I think Warners Bay they've hardly kicked a goal in the second half. They've only kicked one, haven't they? Yeah, they have. So, I think this one's done and dusted. Another win for the undefeated Cardiff. Deverell, who's been one of Warners Bay's best. Kai McGrath goes very long. Yench in front, should take that, doesn't. Hands have let him down a little bit today. O'Brien, with what it must be his 35th touch. Hunter, who would have 30. Ball comes out there, Gibbons in front. Can he do something with it? Corey Deverell's out there. High in it, kick comes in. Is that out of bounds on the full with a kick to Dean Crotty? Or Nickel? Or Ferguson? No, it's Crotty. Crotty was closest. Disappointing second half for Warners Bay, really, Lucas, in the long run.
It has been. They were so promising in the first half too, which makes it even more disappointing, I think, than if they were just taken off the park straight away.
Yep. Kernahan down with cramp. Back to Crotty, takes a mark in the back line. Looking laterally. Guess a second thought, has to go down the line. At the back is Yench. That's a ruckman's mark. Yeah, this bloke's got better as the day's got along. When he gets full fitness, goodness me, he's got to be consideration for our rep side too, Lucas. Would you agree?
I would.
With Jackson going to Colin Gully?
I would. He's almost been the best in the park in the second half, I think, yeah.
Almost. This bloke, I think, has been the best player on the ground, O'Brien.
O'Brien, yep, agreed, for sure.
Wivel doesn't do enough to stay in front. Deverell, who I think's just about been Warners Bay's best, despite the whack that Wivel's kicked 3. Stewart has also had a pretty good day at the office. Ferguson goes backwards. There's nothing on up front. Nickel tries to step his man in Davies and gets away with it. Ball goes over Jake. Luke, sorry. Corey Deverell in there putting the tackle on. Lincoln Stewart goes to ground. Now, I think that's below the feet. I reckon that's below the legs free kick. It is against Stewart to Metcalf. Straight over here to Mayo. Dependable play, this fella. Handball, precise to Gretz. One doesn't 1-2, goes to O'Brien, who's run alone and attended too much today. Wivel! Can't quite, he's got a hard chest. Back up again. Here he is again. On his left. Looking for and fine. No, bumped out of it. That's legit. That was perfectly legitimate by Dean Crotty. It's a good use of how you actually bump fairly. Gibbons being chased by Brant Jobe. Ball comes back to Hunter. Sizes up his options. 30-metre kick, but hits great on the fly. Little tiny dinky left footer. Finds his man. Spore. Up towards O'Donnell, who takes a clean mark under pressure. We've actually got a reasonable view of this with our angle up here in the pocket. Again, he's got a fair crack at this because, look, I've said it enough today, but with the way that the ground's set up, it's not an impossible kick. Left-footed, shanked it to his right. Cardiff, 10-8, 68 after 21 minutes. Warners Bay, 6-6, 42 here at Fane Oval. Lachlan Deverell for a kick. This time he hasn't got anyone short. Here comes Gibbs across to us. Wivel's got him covered. Goes short, and there's the man that ends up being free is Kai McGrath. McGrath with the football deep in the back pocket. Game really starting to slow down as the players get knocked up on a warm day. Coming through here is O'Neill. Back towards Clements. Corey Deverell a tackle. Throw in. We've gone 21 and a half minutes into this last quarter. Game not long to go. Dying embers of this one. Crawley and Yench. Crawley, tap out to Hunter, who's a very, very effective rover. Geez, a good player. Metcalf either mark or free kick against Brown. Hayes has to spin away. Ball coming out here to the flank. Now towards Chapman. Now he's rising up his options. He may go through the centre. He does. Doesn't find anyone though. Now, look, Jake Roach has got this footy on the square. Comes back towards his man, Crotty. Crotty goes centrally. And a mark to Metcalf. No, not paid. McGuinness roving. O'Brien roving. I reckon that's over the shoulder to McGuinness, personally. It is. It's either it's some kind of free kick. Oh, my goodness. O'Brien got that kick? Wow. There's one for watch your decision. Anyway, Crotty's on the mark. Bellymore goes laterally and, in fact, backwards to find his man and does. Over there to O'Neill. Chapman sitting at sweeper. Gets another touch. Macart kicked an important goal in this last quarter. Goes down the line. And that's Wivel, who sometimes doesn't go back far enough on the mark for mine, but perfect kick. Should have been taken by Lachlan Carey. His hands let him down. That ball's held in. He's got to get rid of it. Gibbs Gets a little scrubby kick out. Ball, but the vagaries of a bouncing ball. Now he's ducked his head and won't get a free kick, I don't think. No, Deverell did duck his head. So Parsons has got this ball. We've gone 23 minutes. It's Cardiff are going to win this one. They're 26 points in front, deep into the final quarter. On what's been a disappointing second half for the Bulldogs after such a promising first half. Gretz going through tackle. He might be in trouble. No. Might have had an opportunity to get rid of one, Lucas, do you think?
If you said to me, Dave, before the game that it would be like a 4-goal margin, I think you would have taken it. But the way the Bulldogs have played in this first half, contrasting with the second, I don't think Marty Ryman will be happy after this.
I think he'll be dejected.
Yep.
I still think that Warners Bay are a week or two off their prime fitness. I think that the pre-season they've had, and I'm not giving excuses for Bulldogs, I'm not into excuses, but the pre-season they had, I reckon some of their players and some of the players they've got back, Luke Roach and Dean Crotty are going to be underdone. Crotty's actually been okay. Luke has hardly got a touch, but that's fine. He's out there having a crack. Now, there's a holding the man decision. He's pointing towards Warners Bay. And he's changed his arm. So it's a Cardiff kick to Mayo. Steps his man. Bellymore, left foot. Wivel's got to stop dropping. He's just dropping his head occasionally, Lucas. If he does that, he's unstoppable. McGrath has a bounce. We'll get rid of it. Does. Can he continue on and just deliver accurately? He's trying to Schindler Taylor, who's been a bit quiet today. Chapman's got him, and that's out of bounds. Not paid. Thought the football's out. Give the handballs on here to Vukovic. Yenchi's on short. Doesn't quite get to him. Just kicks over him. Is that a push in the back against Crotty? Is. And there's the siren. Now Yench will probably have a barrel. He actually should have been called to play on. Once that ball stops, we're done. Cardiff, 10-8-68, have defeated the Warners Bay Football Club 6-6-42. Lucas, goal kickers for Cardiff, please.
Goal kickers for Cardiff. 3 goals each to Aaron Wivel and Cameron Jones. And then singles, Matt Vukovic, Kieran Bellamore, Tom Yench and Toby Mackart.
Goal kickers for the Bay. Jake Hayes 2, David McGuinness 1, Kai McGrath 1, Ryan Sorensen 1, Jake Roach 1. Lucas Holmes, pleasure to call with you this afternoon.
As always.
On a big day. Look, I think we've spoken at length in the last quarter that Cardiff have come home very strongly. Warners Bay, after such a promising first half, have fallen away a bit. Excuse me. Cardiff just got to a stage where they were smashing them at the clearances and made a big difference, despite the fact that Hunter's had a day out. I think Hunter was pretty good. Yep. For mine, Warners Bay's best players, I thought Deverell was their best player. I thought Deverell was outstanding at fullback. Despite the fact that Wivel's kicked 3, he's beaten him.
Yep.
Okay? And
with those, 2 of those Wivel goals were from 50-metre free kicks too, so it's not really on Deverell himself.
Which weren't Deverell's fault.
No.
Thought that Hunter was very good. Jake Roach got a few kicks. Luke Stewart was okay in the back line. Thought the ruckman did very well against Yench, but Yench got better as the game got along. McDonald was good.
Yeah, McDonald was. Crawley was obviously we've touched on numerous times that the injury he had last year. He's still only played 2 games, so he's still getting that match fitness back. And today he wasn't bad.
Look, I don't think the caller will be 100% cherry ripe until possibly the June long weekend. Yeah. So you're just going to get match fitness, especially as a big man.
And he will get better too, that's for sure. He's one of the best tap ruckmen in this competition when he's 100% right.
Indeed. For Cardiff, in my mind, there is one best player, but a few of their other players that I thought had good days. I thought Gretz got a lot of football in the second half. Backline were outstanding, Lucas, to keep them to 6 goals. Metcalf did well. Gibson did well. Mayo got a lot of the football. Up front, Jones came into it in the second half. Thought Bellymore was quite good running in and around half back. He was a good job, but for mine, clearly the best player. Yench had a very good second half, which you mentioned.
Yeah, I think Greats as well was not too bad either.
But for mine, not far by, clearly the best player on the ground, Simon O'Brien. Yep. Must have got 35 or 40 touches. Really, really solid. And honestly, hardly had a hand put on him. He seemed to run alone and unattended. I'd like to thank our crew of Clay, Justin and producer Liam and the boss Josh who came earlier today. Great job, boys. Wonderful with that second camera, the wireless camera. It's fabulous to have that as an addition to our coverage, Lucas, I think.
Sure is.
I'd like to thank the Warners Bay Football Club for having us. Lucas, great job on commentary as always, mate.
Thank you. Just quickly, next week at once again Dick Bell Oval for Nelson Bay versus Killarney Vale.
Looking forward to that, and it looks like that Nelson Bay have copped a bit of a touch-up today, so that'll be 2 losses in a row for them. and they'll be looking for a victory at their beloved home in the Tamari Peninsula. On behalf of my close colleagues Lucas Holmes, my name's David Redden. It's been our pleasure to bring the football to you this afternoon on Bar TV with the final score. Cardiff 10-8-68 to Warners Bay 66-42. I'm sorry. It's a very good evening from Fane Oval. Thank you.
It's a surprise when you open the door. When you open your eyes, a little smile that turns my whole world inside out. Little touch and I'm yours. Tell me you can be mine. It's like I'm dreaming you're the one I'm
The Havel H2 from just $23,990 drive away. Every drive is a surprise.
every day.
Have it all.